Welcome to the Full Court Entertainment Podcast. I'm your host, Sheldon Moore. That's my co-host, Charles Jackson. How you doing, brother?
Doing all right, big dog. How you feeling?
Hey, man. We usually do it in the morning, but we got obligations to do. So we do it at night. We the Aldi version of Nightcap. We the Aldi version. We the Aldi version of Nightcap. But now, though, I'm good, G. Living life to the fullest. But let's get it started. Obviously, let's start with the NFL. Let's start with the heartbreaking news of Patrick Mahomes. He tore his ACL. Obviously, the Kansas City Chiefs got eliminated because of the loss of the Chargers. But
hmm
Patrick Mahomes tore his ACL, is out for the rest of the season, and maybe some for next season. But what's your thoughts on obviously the Chiefs getting eliminated and then Patrick Mahomes tearing his ACL?
Um, First and foremost, shout out to Patrick Mahomes, and I hope for a speedy recovery. But it sucks because I felt like this was the second week in a row that they were supposed to win, but they didn't. The offense really couldn't get it moving. The defense was doing this part, but the offense couldn't really do anything. But I feel like this is a blessing and a blessing in disguise. Because now Patrick Mahomes is hurt and probably going to miss some more of next year. Now they can potentially set themselves up um, to get a high draft pick next year, or turn their team around and create a new identity going forward. Because like the last year and some changes, they ain't really been the Chiefs that we know and love. So now with this Patrick Mahomes injury, like I said, it's a blessing in disguise because now you get to retool your team, and you get to create a new identity for your team. So Patty Mahomes, win championships towards the second half of his career. So
Yeah, prayers up to Patrick Mahomes. I know people wanted to see like the Chiefs dynasty end. Everybody tired of seeing the Chiefs going to the playoffs, going to the Super Bowl. But we don't want to see it like this. We don't want to see the face of the league and the best quarterback in the NFL basically have a catastrophic injury. It sucks. But I agree with you that the Kansas City Chiefs can look themselves in the mirror and say, it's time to have a new roster. It's time to retool because if they let's just hypothetically say they made the playoffs, gone far again, maybe even lose or win it, they probably think like, okay, we won it again. We didn't have the best roster and we still won. We still win. Maybe we don't have to do as much. But now you guys have seen this year was the worst year of the Patrick Mahomes era and you
mhm.
guys were not a good team. So now it's time, like Charles said, to retool. It's time to retool. Get a running back. Get younger. Like I feel like the most important thing is getting a running back. Try to go get I can't Jeremiah Love from Notre Dame. Hope you can get him. You will have a better pick because you guys are not a good team. Travis Kelsey most likely is gone. Defensive side, get younger. And they need like a legit true wide receiver one. Rasheed
I
Rice is
think
like
Rash-
a
I think Rashid, I think he could be their wide receiver one.
eh,
I
you
think he
need,
can.
bro. Is he Tyreek Hill though?
Nah, I mean, but that's just like the Lions. You got Amon Ra, and then you
He's
got
a one.
Jameson Williams.
He's a one
Uh,
though.
they
Amon
can
Ra
go
is
get
a
them.
legit a one.
Rasheed Rush is a legit one. I wouldn't say he's
Legit?
like tier
What?
one. Like if he was like if we doing by tiers, obviously Amon Ra is tier one. I will put Rasheed Rice at that fringe tier one, top of tier two.
Okay. Would you put Rasheed Rice and say like Brian Thomas tier?
I think he's better than him.
Okay, that's fine. So that's in that range. So if you think he's better than Brian Thomas, he sure laid the wide receiver one there because Brian Thomas last year as a rookie was a wide receiver one. They need to. I don't know who, but they need to go get at least. They won't get him, but maybe like I'm looking now. If they get able to get say an AJ Brown type, because I think when you go look at wide receiver ones, you look at Jettas, you look at Chase. AJ Brown ain't on that type of tier, but if you could get a tier of AJ Brown's caliber, that would be perfect. I think Rasheed Rice is like he's on, say, the lower version of George Pickens. George Pickens was a wide receiver one in Pittsburgh, but obviously he's a two. Well, shit, he been one really all year with the Cowboys. So you could do 1A, 1B with him and CD, whatever. I don't think he's better than George Pickens, but he's somewhat below him. I think they need to go get a legit wide receiver one. They haven't had a legit wide receiver one since Tyreek left. They just haven't. Like, Xavier Worthy wasn't really good this year. Juju Smith wasn't good. Like, they really didn't have like a Hollywood Brown is Hollywood Brown. Like, they didn't have any good players offensive wise to help him. And Travis Kelce is old. It's like, what are you supposed to do? So they need to get better weapons for them. But do you think the dynasty, before we like move on to another team, do you think the dynasty is like over, or is it just on
No,
pause?
it's on pause. I don't think it's over with. I think these next 2 years, the Chiefs are gonna do what they need to do, and they're gonna retool that roster. And by what 2027,
What, 7,
28, 20, yeah, 20. Because
27?
because Patty gonna miss most of the time next year. So
I
I feel
think he
like
might
that
actually
year.
be back.
I
I have a
think that
feeling.
year. I think that year might be a waste, but depending on what they do in this offseason, but I'll say by 2027, they should be good. They should be back. They should be back to the old Chiefs.
I think Patrick Mahomes might be there week one. I would not be shocked because I'm thinking, bro, if ACL is like 9-12 months, it's 9 to 12 months. So if he really gets at it, he could be there week one. Because obviously you go January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. We creeping up to September. He could be there low key. I would not be shocked if he is there. I would not be
If
shocked.
I'm him, depending on it all depends on what we do this offseason. If we make the necessary moves that we need to make this offseason, then I would try to, make sure I'm back by week one. But if we don't and we still missing some pieces and need some pieces, I'm gonna take my sweet time.
But yeah, prayers up to Patrick Mahomes. Hope you feel better, bro. But people are definitely excited that the Chiefs dynasty is over. We just don't want to see
Because
it that way. Go ahead. Go ahead.
hypothetically, don't what's bro from what's that wide receiver from Jeremiah? Not Jeremiah. Yeah, Jeremiah. What's folks' name from? Is it Alabama or Ohio State? The
Jeremiah Smith.
Jeremiah Smith. Don't he come out not this year, but next year?
Next year, he will come out the next year because next year will be junior year.
Yeah. So, and we think he could. I think he could be a wide receiver one in the NFL.
Oh, I think he can be, but no,
So it's
he
like
can't. It's on him, bro. No.
it's like if they tank one more year and they end up getting
I don't think
him,
that.
then what?
No, if they get him, it's a wraps, bro. No, they
And then
can't
you
get.
got him. Say they keep Rasheed Rice. They draft a running back this year. I
Nah,
mean,
they can't.
they look
If they
good.
get Jeremiah Love, bro, nah, I can't get Jeremiah Love. Shout out to 6 people in the chat. We are doing a new time.
Jeremiah Smith.
Oh, my bad, Jeremiah Smith. But shout out to the people in the chat. Let's move on. This is gonna be real quick. My Eagles, we got back on track, but they ain't gonna talk too much because they blew them out, so we don't have to go in depth. The Eagles got back on track. Obviously, Jalen Hurts threw, the 5 picks last week against Chargers, but he threw 2 touchdowns, I think, or 3 touchdowns. They shut out the Raiders. The Raiders are the worst team probably in the NFL. Like, they only had 72 yards of offense, and it's like, what are you supposed to do? But I'm glad the Eagles got back on track. And this was the second shortest game in NFL history. In like 2
How long was the
hours
game?
something. It's like 2
2
hours,
hours.
2 hours
Nah, I
something. It
didn't
was
know
the
that.
second. Hey man, we got in, got out, bro. That's what we're supposed to do, man. But them Eagles, we got it done. We 9-5, and now if we win against the Commanders on Saturday,
Y'all
we
will.
clinched the division.
Y'all will. Y'all gonna win.
But forget my Eagles, man. We eat fly, Eagles fly. Let's get to the Bears, bro. Because I know you saw them comments of LaShawn McCoy saying that Shador Sanders was gonna outplay Caleb Williams in the snow. And we saw that the Bears damn near 30-piece the Browns 31-3. So what's your thoughts on the Bears getting a free W coupon? And what's your thoughts on LaShawn McCoy's comments?
First off, LaShawn, that boy is a grade A hater. He's a grade A hater, bro. And the fact that you think that don't get me wrong, I love Shador, G. But the fact that you think Shador is better than Caleb Williams right now, that's a testament of how much of a hater you are, dog. Because Shador has only played 3 games so far, 4 games so far, and he doesn't know what it feels like to be in the NFL for real, for real. And Caleb Williams, who's been in the NFL longer than Shador, and you're gonna tell me that Shador is better than him right now? That's cap. But I mean, I knew the Bears was going. I didn't think they were gonna 30-piece them, but I knew they were gonna win for sure. I knew that our defense was gonna get out the Shador and make Shador work. All evening he had 3 picks. And then I knew Caleb was gonna have a good game. Because one, the Browns run defense the last couple of weeks hasn't really been doing anything. So we seen Swift go crazy. And then, once our running game is established, then it opens up a play action for us. And Luther Burden went crazy. DJ Moore had 2 tutties. Colson Loveland had a good game. We saw a sighting from Cole Kmet. So I knew the Bears was gonna take care of this and get this dub. But it wasn't really surprising to me. I was just surprised about how much they won by though. I should have started their defense in fantasy.
We'll talk about fantasy later.
I don't even want to talk about that shit, man.
Oh, we'll talk.
The gods wasn't on my side.
We'll talk about it later, bro. We'll talk about it later. But so obviously the Bears, I'm not shocked they basically dubbed it. Am I shocked they only scored 30? They scored 31 and the Browns only got 3 points. I'm more shocked that the Browns only got 3 points. I'll say that more than the Bears blowing them out. I would at least thought they'd get a touchdown.
Judy.
Now that's not a wide receiver 1. That's a 2. He's a 2.
He's not. I wouldn't even put him as a 2, Jay, because the way he dropped that tutty, boy, Shador put that motherfucker right in his hands and he dropped it, Jay.
That's a touchdown. That's easily a touchdown. But me personally on LaShawn McCoy's comments. So look, I have actually put the speakeasy. I'm giving them credit. They're decent. They're a decent show. They're not nightcap, but that ain't whatever. LaShawn McCoy is a hater. He picks and chooses who he wants to love and hate on. And I kept saying to myself, if Shador Sanders, so Caleb Williams had okay so rookie year, right? Mm-hmm. We're all the way up to week, 15 of sophomore year. If you would have told me Shador Sanders was starting from day 1, right, and we leading up all the way up to here, and Shador Sanders was just playing, say, okay-ish, and if he would have said, I think coming to this game, Shador Sanders is better than Caleb Williams, would I agree with him? Hell no. But would I understand it more? Yes, because we've seen a good amount of games of Shador Sanders for you to be like, he's the better quarterback than Caleb. I would have said, okay, I understand you. But brother, you telling me Caleb Williams started his whole rookie year, basically started all sophomore year. So what we in? He's played 20 plus games so far, almost 30 games in total. Mm-hmm. So you telling me off of 1 game against the Raiders was okay-ish, against the 49ers was bad, and then against the Titans, now yes, Shador Sanders apparently had the most yards against the Titans. No other quarterback that's played them has. Good for him. That's cool. But he had a good game against the Titans. So you telling me 3 games, you're telling me he's better than Caleb Williams, and you've seen a 20-plus game sample size, but 3 games you said he's going to outplay him and he's better than him. No, brother. You just a hater, and I ain't going to lie, you be meat riding Shador. It's just facts. You meat riding him.
Exactly what it was.
You meat riding him. And then if you would have saw it today, and you can go look at the clip, that's up to you. He used that, he's a rookie. And it's like, no, don't do that.
You can't say that. You can't say that, bro.
That's what I'm saying. You can't do that. You can't say that, bro. That's like you going, you the parent at the school and say, hey, my son can beat all these dudes. No, that's like LeBron saying, hey, Bronny better than all these cats. That Bronny playing bad, then LeBron said, man, y'all know he just had to. No, don't do that. No,
you shouldn't say that.
Don't do that. No. So don't do that, brother. Do not do that. Stand on your nuts. Take the L. It was a dumb take. It's okay. It's okay, bro. But don't be saying stuff like 4 game sample size. Now, 15 game sample size of Shador, and 20 plus games sample size of Shador, I mean of Caleb, okay, I gotta get you, but I still wouldn't agree with you. That's just like be for real. You're a hater. Like you are a freaking hater, and it shows. You pick and choose who you love and who you like. That's all I want to say about him, man. Like, we just got out there. Let's move on. The Bills and the Patriots was probably the game of the week. You know, the Patriots was up 21-0. That boy Josh Allen, that's probably the best quarterback in the league, made the comeback 35-31. What's your take on this game, bro? What's your take? And this is the
Man,
game of the week.
I had a love hate relationship with this game because in one league I got Josh Allen, in the other league I got Drake May, dog. And so I was rooting for both. I thought the Patriots was going to run away with this. I'm not gonna lie. It was 21-0, I think, going into half. And so I'm like, yeah, the Patriots got this one. But then Josh Allen turned into Superman. Like he always do, bro. He always turned into Superman. He had 3 TDs. James Cook had a hell of a game. I'm surprised that James Cook had this good of a game. I thought that they were gonna, stop him, because if you stop James Cook, you damn near stop their entire offense. But yeah, Josh Allen, he turned into Superman. That's that's literally all it was. And credit to their defense. Their defense got stops when they need them. And they had some big stops in that fourth quarter. So yeah, Josh Allen, Superman.
You know, I think the offense of the Patriots failed them. Like this was one of Drake May's worst games. 14 for 23, but only 155 yards. Yeah, he had two TDs on the ground, but didn't throw nothing. Matt Collins was your leading receiver with 4 for 41. Kayshon Boutte had 30 yards. Rashawn Stevenson 27. If Trevion Henderson don't go crazy, man, Trevion Henderson's a dog, bro. I don't know why we don't play him more than Ramondre. Come on, what we doing? 14
Next
for
year
140.
he will, though.
Oh, next year he definitely will.
Yeah, next year he will.
Well, I hope after this game. I hope he just.
Well, he's been getting more touches than Ramondre for like the last, I want to say last 2-3 games. So,
but Josh Allen, like you said, Superman, man, he made like Josh Allen, 19 for 28 for 193 yards. But man, when he needed to make a clutch throw, get a clutch run, he did that, bro. James Cook. I think, hey, James Cook, one of the best backs in the league, 22 carries for 107, 2 touchdowns. And I think he had 1 receiving. Yeah, he had 3 total touchdowns. Like, they led the comeback. And like you said, I thought this game was over. I ain't gonna lie, I thought the game was over when Trevion Henderson bounced off the tackle.
65-yard run.
Yes, I'm like, bro, it's over, bro. That's a heartbreaking defeat because you think you got somebody next to you, they go the other way and touchdown. I'm like, man, that's heartbreaking. They're about to lose, but give the Bills some credit, and they still got a chance of winning this division. They still got a chance of winning the division. They're only a game out. They just need the Patriots to lose a game, and they win a game, and it could be up for grabs. But these are 2 good teams. They could potentially meet maybe in the AFC Championship game. But Josh Allen, he did what he was supposed to do. We'll talk about some of these other games. I'd say about 2 more games. Rams and the Lions. Rams won 41-34. Offensive game. The Lions, Charles happy, I know, because now the Lions, 2 games back of the Bears, but they still kind of on their tail. The Rams won. Man, the Rams offense. Matthew Stafford's the MVP. I don't know what else he can do, bro. The only way he won't get the MVP is, knock on wood, get injured. But he's the MVP, bro. Puka Nacua might be best wide receiver in the league, bro. Like, 9 for 181 is crazy. He's a dog, bro. That's who Patrick Mahomes needs. He needs.
But I mean, well, I hope the Rams. I hope the Rams are healthy enough by the time playoffs come, because Devontae Adams just got hurt with his hamstring again. Ooh. And then Puka got hurt at the end of the game. It looked like it was his ankle, but Puka's a dog, so I think he's gonna definitely try to play. Yeah, I think he's definitely gonna play next weekend. But yeah, like you said, Matthew Stafford is looking like the MVP right now. He had a hell of a game, and that Detroit secondary is butt, man. Like, it is so bad.
They so hurt, bro.
It is
It's
so
bad.
bad, bro. Because they couldn't get first off, the Rams stopped Jameer Gibbs all night. They literally didn't let him do anything. And then on top of that, Matthew Stafford's picking apart your defense left and right, bro. They could that fourth quarter, they could not get a stop. Even in that third, they could not get a stop, bro. And I feel like if they would have got the stop, they would have came down and scored. But it was like they couldn't get a stop, and then they couldn't convert on third downs in that fourth. So it was like but if they defense is gonna look like this by the time playoff starts, bro, they not going far at all.
It's the secondary, like you said. They're so injured, bro. Like they got backups. It's and then at some point, bro, what they say, man. I know it's like next man up, but after next man up, it's like what
It's
we
the
supposed
practice
to do?
squad.
What we supposed to
Practice
do?
squad
Like,
players out there, man.
I mean, I think Jared Goff actually played pretty decent. I thought he played decent. It was just the defense that sold, couldn't stop nobody. I do think Jameer Gibbs got to get more than 13 carries, but Amon Ra had a
Bro,
good
they was
game.
stuffing him. They was stuffing him left, bro. They didn't give him a chance to run, bro.
Bruh. Jared Goff had 25 completions. He had 20 of the 25 completions to St. Brown and Jameson Williams. Amon Ra had 13 catches and Jameson had 7. I mean, man, the offense do what it do, but this was definitely a little tough loss for the Lions because they're trying to get in that North. And honestly, they're trying to get in the playoffs. I think they're out the playoff picture. So they're trying to, every win for them matters. So they're trying to get in there. But the Rams, we'll get into like Seahawks and Rams after this, but this is a really good game, really good offensive game. Let's go to Packers and Broncos. Hey, I didn't start Bo Nix this week. But I tell you, if I would have started him, I still probably would have won the game. But it don't matter. Bo Nix probably had the best game of his career. 23 for 34, 300 yards, 4 touchdowns, outplayed Jordan Love. Jordan Love, 24 for 40, 276. I only had a touchdown. Josh Jacobs had a great catch in the end zone. But the story really was Michael Parsons, one of the best defensive players
Mm-hmm.
in the league. He tears his ACL non-contact trying to I could say sack the quarterback, but he was, doing what he was supposed to do, and
Ross and
non-contact went to the knee. You already knew it was over, bro. Like at this point, if it's non-contact, you already know. You already know the deal. But what's your thoughts on Packers and Broncos?
This was a good game. Bo Nix was slicing up the Packers defense all night. Um, it just like you said, it sucks that Micah got hurt, and then Christian Watson's hurt now, so um, that sucks as well. But Bo Nix looked like he was prime Peyton Manning out there or something, bro. The way he was throwing that ball, sudden catching everything, had 7 for 113. Troy Franklin 6 for 85 and a tutty. Um, yeah, but like that Broncos defense is real, bro. It is real.
It's really
Um, the only thing that they have to worry about is really Bo Nix. What Bo Nix are we gonna get? Are we
yeah.
gonna get a full fourth quarter, like a full 4 quarters worth of Bo Nix, or are we gonna get a second half Bo Nix, or is he not gonna show up at all? But I
Yeah,
thought it
bro.
was a good. I thought it was a good complete game from the Broncos. I thought they did their job, defensively, and I thought Bo Nix did a great job of picking apart that Packers defense.
Bo Nix looked amazing. Corlin Sutton had a good game. Troy Franklin had a good game. I just feel like it felt like who out of the quarterbacks was going to make the right plays. Bo Nix has been clutch all year. And I feel like Bo Nix just made the clutch plays and Jordan Love did it. It is one game, but the defense, Broncos defense is real. Like they got damn near best cornerback in the game in Patrick Hassan. PS2. Like the man's name is PS2. Like, that's one of the best consoles ever. That means you one of the best ever.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they got like the linebackers, the defensive ends. They lead. I think they lead the league in sacks. Like, bro, they got everything in the Packers. It just sucks that they lost Micah, and I think they're still a playoff team. I don't think they're a Super Bowl team no more though with Micah gone, bro. He changed everything. He changed everything for them. He had double digit sacks coming into that game, and now that he's gone for the rest of the year, and Hopefully he could come back early next year because I think Michael Parsons is a hard worker. But if he comes back next year, they'll be good again. But this year, I don't think they're Super Bowl contender. I just can't see it, bro. Like it is what it is. But this was a good win by the Broncos. They're on like an 11-game winning streak. Like an 11-game winning streak. I mean, they ain't really no point of talking about Bengals. They got blown out. Like we don't get to talk about the Bengals, but could you see Joe Burrow potentially leaving Cincinnati, bro? After you heard his comments and all the losing and stuff, could you see it?
Um, yeah. Will I think he'd do it though? No, but I can definitely see it. Now the only thing is, what team will he go to? What team do you think will he go to? He fits very well because I feel like it got to be a playoff team, and it has to be a team that's already established and has everything already. Because he's not going to no rebuild team at all.
Well, honestly though, if we're being honest, the only team that's somewhat to a playoff team that because I'm looking at teams now who need like a quarterback is the Vikings. That's it. I think that's the only team that's because you look at the Raiders.
What about the Cardinals? What about him on the Cardinals?
I don't even think in that division there'll be a playoff team in that division. You're not better than the Rams. You're not better than the Seahawks. You're not better than 49ers. I would say the Vikings. At least I can say with the Vikings, you have Jettis, Addison, TJ Hawkinson, Jordan Mason, Aaron Jones. You got Kevin O'Connell, one of the best offensive gurus in the game, one of the best head coaches in the game. And whatever you think of Brian Flores and his defense, the defense is still decent. Like it's still a good defense. That's what's been hurting the Bengals. Their defense sucks. It's just a bad defense. So he needs to go somewhere like that, like Minnesota. If he goes to Minnesota, would they be the best team in that division though? I don't know. I think they'll probably still in like maybe third or fourth, but it's better than the AFC North. Like they're not. You're not better than the Ravens. You're not damn near better than the Steelers. You're down at the bottom with the Browns. Like, but that's it. That's the only team I can see that needs really a quarter. Unless you whatever about JJ. Hey, I told you the Vikings win, man. JJ beat the Cowboys.
Man, JJ is not it, dog.
That's fine.
That man is not it.
That's fine.
If Joe Burrow was to go there, they might be the best team in that division, bro. Because look at what he's doing with Jamar Chase. And I believe that Justin Jefferson is better than Jamar Chase. So imagine what those two can do. And then that I feel like that Vikings team has more weapons than that Bengals team. So
over the Bears and the Lions and the Packers?
I'll put them over the Packers for sure. The Bears I wouldn't put them over because I feel like the Bears have a better defense, and then another year of Caleb in that system, I think he'll definitely be better. But I'll put them at 2. I'll put them at 2 in the division.
Okay. I think Joe Burrow leaves. No, I think it could get in a nasty offseason though. I wouldn't be shocked if we see cryptic tweets. I wouldn't be shocked if we see that saying I don't know, but just saying anything. Go get some defensive help because you already got the weapons. Get that defensive help. Go do something. Sign players so we can make a playoff push. Because it's like you don't make the playoffs and you're always hurt. It's like, come on now. So I don't see him leaving. Would I be shocked though? No, I wouldn't be shocked, but I don't see him leaving. And two things. Shout out to Trevor Lawrence because he won me in the fantasy league. Shout out to Trevor Lawrence. And 2, I said last week I wanted to see a complete game from Caleb Williams. I think this game against the Browns was the first complete game I've seen in a minute from him. I think this was a complete game for him.
For sure.
That's all right. Let's move on. Rams and Seahawks Thursday night football tomorrow on Thursday. I'm thinking it's Wednesday, but on Thursday, Rams and Seahawks battling for the division. They're both 11-3. What's your take on this Seahawks and Rams game? Who you got winning?
Well, I got the Seahawks winning. The Rams are coming off. They're coming off a short week. And And then I feel like that battle with Lions, um, that took a lot. I wouldn't say a lot out of them, but I feel like Seattle is the more fresher team. So, because Seattle they play who they play
The
last week?
Colts. Old
They
Phillip
played the
Rivers.
Colts.
Who didn't
Yeah,
play that bad? He did not play that
nah, he
bad.
didn't play bad, but
He
that
didn't
shit
play
looked
bad,
ugly.
but he didn't play
That shit
great.
looked ugly.
But you can't lie and say he ain't played okay. I think he
No,
played okay.
he played good enough for them to win. He played good enough, but that shit looked ugly, dog. He looked like he don't even belong out there. I ain't gonna lie to
Hey, he
you.
looked out of shape. A lot. He looked out of shape.
The man like what, like 44, ain't he?
Yeah, he's 44.
Yeah, bro. Of course he up out of shape. He 44. He probably been sitting at home, chilling, eating, and playing with his kids,
Hey,
bro.
that man, bro. He loved football, bro. That man said, I'd rather probably play 4 games in the NFL, but I let my Hall of Fame status be start over. Because now his Hall of Fame stuff starts over now. He gotta wait another 5 years until he probably gets back in the Hall of Fame. Well, potentially in the Hall of Fame. He
I
don't
mean,
care. He
yeah, I
don't
wouldn't
care.
care either.
He
I
love
wouldn't care.
football. He love.
Yeah.
Hey, they get that. Hey, he get that his insurance stuff though. His medical insurance that starts back up because that was about to end. It's crazy how in the
Mhm.
NFL you only get 5 years of that, then it's wrap. But I think in the NBA it lasts forever until you die.
Yeah, yeah, less fella.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
it's a win-win. I think for Phillip Rivers. Shout out to Phillip Rivers. I thought he played okay. I thought he played okay.
But no, I got the Seahawks. I got the Seahawks winning.
And it's a tough game, bro. Rams are on the road. Seahawks at home. Rams coming off a big game against the Lions. Seahawks coming off a Jason Myers won me the fantasy league too. He gave me 24 fantasy points.
As a kid. Oh my god. Don't even get me
Oh, so
started, bro.
he sold
Nah, I went against him.
you?
Daniel punk ass had him.
Oh, so you lost in the dynasty league.
Yes, bro.
How much you lose by?
I lost by 14 points.
So basically, if Jason Myers, well, he could have an
No,
average game.
if I had one of all my best receivers were hurt.
Who did you have?
Rome was hurt. Rome got ruled out 5 minutes before the game.
Yeah, that was
Marvin Harris
crazy.
didn't play. Marvin Harris didn't play. Drake London was hurt. I literally had my best wide receiver was Chris Olave.
Yeah, that ain't it. He got a touchdown.
I mean, he gave me 20 points, but my best receiver was Chris Olave, dog. That's the only reason why I lost. And because I didn't start Trevor Lawrence, who scored 40. But I wouldn't have thought Trevor Lawrence would have did that. Nobody would have thought Trevor Lawrence would have had a better week than Drake May.
He gave me 44 fantasy points.
Yeah, bro. Nobody would have ever thought that, bro. Nobody.
Before I go into my analysis, guess how many touchdowns I had against Aaron? Guess how many touchdowns, out of my fantasy team? Yes, touchdown total. Guess how many I had it?
10.
12. I've never had that many touchdowns in fantasy before, ever. In 1 week, never. 12 touchdowns. Nico Collins gave me like 2. James Cook gave me 3. Trevor Lawrence gave me 6 total. I know Aaron was pissed because he had Travis Etienne, right? But Trevor Lawrence was throwing him the touchdown, so it cancels out.
Yeah.
It cancels out technically. I think he gets like more points though, but it cancels out. Now, if he would have rushed, different story. But he threw him all 3 of his touchdowns, so we canceled out each other. Hey, man, we move on to the next round. That's all I got to say, bro. We got a chance to get that $2,000, baby. Hey, I'm really good at this shit, bro. Really good at this. But no, I'm going with the Rams. I know Devontae Adams is not there. But you do got Puka. Kyrie Williams has been good. Matthew Stafford is the MVP. Blake Corum has actually had a really good sophomore year. Good sophomore year. They got Tutu Atwell. They still got some other wide receivers, but Devontae Adams is a big part of that. And then Cody Parkinson, their tight end, really good. And the defense, the Seahawks got really good defense. It's a really good defense. But what is Sam Darnold going to do? Are we going to get a good Sam Darnold? Is JSN going to come to play? Their running game sucks. I'm over Kendall Walker. The running game's just bad. It sucks. Like, if you can't run the ball, they might lose this game, but they are at home. But I think the Rams are just the better team. I really do think the Rams are just a better team right now. I'm going with the Rams, bro. If I had to pick a score, I'm gonna go 28
It's gonna be a
21.
close one.
I definitely think it's gonna be a close
Yeah,
game.
it's
I'm
gonna be a
going
close one.
28-21 Rams. All right, man. Let's move on to our NFL week 16 NFL Pickems on Saturday. Eagles at the Commanders.
Eagles.
Give me my Philadelphia Eagles. Probably the game of the week. Packers at the Bears.
Come on now, Bears. We
It might
split.
go.
We were supposed to win game one,
Yeah, I
but
don't know about
shit
that.
happens.
If Michael was playing, I'd probably be a hater again, but I'm gonna go with the Bears. I think the Bears get a W, bro. Jets at the Saints.
Bro,
The Jets suck, bro.
yeah. I mean, the Saints suck too.
Hey, Tyler Shaw been playing not bad. I told you. He ain't been playing that bad.
If he would have thrown my man Chris Olave the ball quarters 1 through 3, I probably would have won.
I mean, at least
But I'm gonna go Saints.
Give me the New Orleans Saints. Bills at the Browns. Myles Garrett might break the sack record.
Yeah, he injured his groin though, so
I think he playing.
I'm gonna go Bills though.
Easily. Give me the Buffalo Bills to get the W. Chiefs at the Titans. I don't know.
I'm gonna go Titans.
Titans so bad, bro. I'm gonna still go with the Chiefs though. Gardner Minshew go get a W. Give me the Kansas City Chiefs. Chargers at the Cowboys.
Give me the Cowboys.
Give me the Chargers to end the Cowboy season, bro. It's over for you guys. Give me the LA Chargers. Vikings at the Giants.
JJ McCarthy is butt.
Give me
Giants. Give me the Giants.
He's played good the last 2 games.
Man, he's still butt.
That's fine, but you can't lie and say he hasn't played good the last 2 games.
No, I give him credit. He's played good the last 2 games, but I'm not worried about him. Give me the Giants.
Give me the Minnesota Vikings. Buccaneers at the Panthers. A crucial game for the division lead. The Panthers sold, but a divisional game right here.
Give me the Bucks.
You know I'm rolling with Bryce Young. Give me the Carolina Panthers. Bengals at the Dolphins.
Dolphins. Nah, Bengals. Give me the Bengals.
They talking about they might bench Tua. Give me the Miami Dolphins to get the W. Jaguars at the Broncos. Good game.
Give me the Broncos.
You know I love Trevor Lawrence. Give me the Jacksonville Jaguars to get the W and snap the winning streak. Falcons at the Cardinals. Toilet bowl.
Give me the Cardinals.
Give me the Arizona Cardinals to get the W. Raiders at the Texans.
Texans.
Give me the Houston Texans. Steelers at the Lions.
Give me the Lions.
Give me the Pittsburgh Steelers. A-Rod gets a W. Sunday Night Football. Patriots at the Ravens. This is a must-win for the Ravens.
I'm going to go Patriots.
Give me the Baltimore Ravens. And Monday Night Football, 49ers at the Colts.
Niners.
Give me the San Francisco 49ers. And that's it for our NFL recap and NFL Week 16 pick'ems. Let's get into our NBA Power Rankings. I'll start off first. This is our NBA Power Rankings week. I think this is 7. Doesn't matter. I'll edit it out. 8. NBA Power Rankings week 8. At number 10, I got the Toronto Raptors. At number 9, I got the Boston Celtics. At number 8, I got the Minnesota Timberwolves. At number 7, I got the Houston Rockets. At number 6, I got the Los Angeles Lakers. At number 5, I got the San Antonio Spurs. At number 4, I got the New York Knicks. At number 3, I got the Detroit Pistons. At number 2, I got the Denver Nuggets. And at number 1, they just lost, but I got the OKC Thunder. Charles was right.
At 10, I got the Atlanta Hawks. At 9, I got the Toronto Raptors. At 8, I got the Houston Rockets. At 7, I got the T-Wolves. At 6, I got the Los Angeles Lakers. At 5, I got the New York Knicks. At 4, I got the San Antonio Spurs. At 3, I got the Denver Nuggets. At 2, I got the OKC Thunder, and at 1, I got the Detroit Pistons, baby.
You put the okay. The Thunder took a L, and you
Yup.
said, y'all know what? You put them down at number 2.
Y'all ass getting dropped. Okay.
Hey, look, we'll probably talk about obviously the semifinals and obviously the championship play. It starts today. We'll probably even talk about
right now.
no, it starts
Right
7:30. 7:30.
Oh.
Starts 7:30. But we'll probably talk about that. But hey, Charles was right. He said that Wemby plays. Obviously, at that time when we picked, we didn't know Wemby was gonna play. But he said that Wemby plays, he was going to pick the Spurs to win. So obviously he played. So he was rolling with the Spurs. All I'm gonna say is, I mean, we could go. We'll do it. We'll deal with that in takeaways. I'm gonna just say real quick. Wemby is a riser and a game changer. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, for sure. You can't beat 7-5 shit.
That's all I'm gonna say, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. But
I'm surprised you had the Celtics on here. They lost 2 in a row.
They did lose 2 in a row. But I mean, they're still where are they at?
They lost to the Bucks on top of that.
You know they did lose to the Bucks.
By 15. It wasn't even like they lost by like 2 or 3. They lost by double digits.
That same Bucks team that lost by 40 against the Nets. That same Nets team.
And you know how the Nets are trying to lose games.
But the Nets haven't played that bad recently. We said that last week. We was like, the Nets haven't played that bad.
You still ain't supposed to lose to them, Jay.
But but think about this. Who's better? The Nets or the Bucks?
The Bucks. The Bucks
without Giannis.
They still have the better roster and the better coach.
Michael Porter Jr. is clearly better than everybody else on that roster, though. Clearly.
Yeah, and everybody else that's on the Bucks is better than everybody else that's on the Nets.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't even know who was starting. Claxton might be better than everybody else on that Bucks roster, too.
Hell no. I'm taking Miles Turner over Claxton. I'm taking Miles Turner over Claxton.
You a liar. No, you not.
No. I would take Miles Turner over Claxton. Bro, Claxton is like the new age JaVale McGee, dog. He makes a bunch of bonehead plays. Yeah, I know he just had a triple-double recently, but he makes a lot of bonehead plays, bro. He makes a lot of low basketball IQ plays. And then he can't really give me anything offensively. Yeah, he might rebound here and there, and he might block a couple shots here and there, but I know Miles Turner is going to give me something offensively. I know he's going to block shots for me, and he may get me 4-5 rebounds. But I know what Miles Turner is going to do. I don't know what Claxton is going to do.
I know Claxton.
He's too big of an anomaly.
He got hustle. He got rebound. He gonna give me some assists. Brother. He a liar, y'all. He's a liar. Bro, Miles Turner is giving you 12, 5, and 1 assist. At least Claxton is giving me 14, 7, and 4 dimes. Leading the team in assists, low key.
Yeah, because he's giving it.
That's sad.
Shot checker. He's getting it to shot checker Porter. That's why.
And Porter is out here killing. Is he not?
I'm still taking Miles Turner over Claxton. I feel like Miles Turner has a higher basketball IQ than Claxton.
Is Claxton closer to Khalil Ware or Miles Turner?
Is Claxton closer to Khalil Ware
or Miles
Turner?
You better say
neither.
Pick. Who is he closer to? Who is he closer to?
Neither, because both of them can stretch out. Claxton can't even stretch.
Who? Pick, brother. Is Claxton closer to Khalil Ware or Miles Turner?
Probably Khalil Ware.
If that's the case, you said last week you'll take Khalil Ware over Miles Turner. That's what you said last week. So you said take Claxton over him then. If we're gonna do that.
No, I'm not taking Claxton over Miles Turner, though.
You can't do that. You can't say last week. You can't say 5 days ago when I asked you, would you rather have Khalil Ware or Miles Turner? You said Khalil Ware, and you will happily trade Miles Turner. That's what you said. Now, when I ask you who's closer, you said Khalil Ware, and if we're gonna do that, we take Claxton over Miles Turner. And
Just
Claxton
because
is
he's
actually
closer
having
to
a
Khalil
better.
Ware doesn't mean he's better than Miles Turner.
He's having a better year than him. He just
What, than
is.
Miles Turner?
Yes. Yes.
I mean,
Claxton is definitely having a better year than him. I'm saying clearly, but yes, he's having a better year than him. Yes. I can definitely say he's having a better year than Miles Turner. Miles Turner has technically been a disappointment. They paid
I
him
would
all that money
still
to do
take
what?
Miles Turner over Claxton.
They gotta get you one rebound a night.
Yeah, and over the guy that just don't damn near foul out in the first quarter because he makes so many dumb plays. That boy is too emotionally charged. He's a liability, dog. He's like a Hassan Whiteside, a JaVale McGee. He's that type of
Ooh,
player, dog.
he better than them. He better than them. He's better than them, bro. Nah, Miles Turner been a disappointment. Cried all that at Indiana because they didn't want to pay you. Milwaukee pays you, and you only giving them 12 and 5. Brother, come on now. Be serious.
I mean, you gotta think about it though. It's a different system. And on top of that, Nick Claxton has been with the Nets for how long? So he knows his role. He knows where his shots is coming from. He knows that he's damn near the second best player on that team. So he could do whatever he want. That shit's not gonna run. That shit's not gonna fly with Doc.
You can't give me 15.
He should.
You can't give me 15, brother.
Claxton's not even giving you 15.
He giving me 14.
It ain't 15.
What's closer? 14 is 14 close to 15?
Is it 15 though?
What's closer though?
Neither one is giving you 15.
14, 7, and 4 over 12, 5, and 1.
If I lost by 1, do that count? No. I still lost. It don't matter how much I lost by.
You going off the name, bro. There's no way.
I'm still taking Miles Turner. I'm still taking Miles Turner over Claxton, dog.
But take Khalil Ware over Miles Turner, though.
Yeah. One, because Khalil Ware is younger and he has more potential.
Are we acting like Claxton is old? Am I tripping?
Claxton's
I could be wrong. I don't know.
27, 28?
I actually don't know how old he is. I can check real quick and then we'll move on. Let me see what he is real quick. Then we'll move on some more in our power rankings.
He's 26.
That's young. We ain't gonna do that. I don't want to hear that. And Miles Turner close to 30. No, I don't want to hear that.
You can take Nick Claxton.
Man out here building Legos, and you want to deal with guy playing Legos.
He's our age. He's 28. He's 28, 29.
I'm not 28.
He's 28, 29.
I'm not 29. You're 29.
Well, he's younger than you.
That means I'm old as hell then. I'm old as hell. I'm an unk. Because people start calling me unk as soon as I turn 30. They calling me unk.
No, you could take Claxton over Miles Turner.
I'd gladly take Claxton. At least he gonna rebound. That's all I care about.
That nigga gonna cost y'all the game too with a bonehead play.
I bet you in fantasy you draft Claxton over Miles Turner though. And don't say you not. Don't do it. Don't even say it either.
Fantasy and real life is two different things.
Okay. But no,
fantasy and real life too.
No, let's move on. I'm not gonna lie though. If we would have did the pod tomorrow, like we was going to do, I would have put either the Knicks or the Spurs in the top 3. Because whoever would have won the championship
tonight,
yes, whoever would have won, I would have put them up there. But we won't know, obviously, because by the time when we get off the game, still gonna be going on. But I would have been like, okay, yeah. So I was like, whoever wins, that's who I put up there. But I mean, look, the Spurs, they did win. They beat OKC. We'll get more into that later, but they did beat OKC. They beat the Lakers last time we was on. So, hey, Spurs, top 5. Spurs are top 5. The Lakers. No, the Knicks. We'll talk about the Knicks. The Knicks. Hey, Knicks been hooping. They beat the Raptors. Then they just beat the Magic. Jalen Brunson been hooping. Jalen Brunson been killing.
Trying to get that $500K.
He short, man. 500K is a lot. Hey, but since it's in
Tax
New
free.
York though, they gonna take them. They gonna take it out
I
though,
think
right?
it was tax. I thought it was tax free.
Hell no, nigga, you gotta take that. Hell no, you gotta take
Well,
that
that
out.
500K ain't really
It'd
gonna be
probably be like
500K.
woo. Oh no, it'd
250.
probably be like woo. It'd probably be close to
Like
three something.
250. Yeah, like
Oh,
250
250.
to high,
Man, that's
either
still a lot.
250 or high twos.
Hey,
They
give me
gonna take some. They
250.
gonna take a big chunk.
Give me 250. There's gonna be a problem. But now though, Nick's been playing good. So your Pistons are number one now. Is it only because OKC lost, or it's just what you've seen, so far?
It's a combination of both. It's a combination of OKC losing, and then it's a combination of the Pistons blowing out teams. They blew out the Hawks like they were supposed to. I don't know why they struggle with the Celtics so much. But they beat the Celtics, a scrappy Celtics team. They beat the Bucks. Um, they beat the Blazers, and then the win streak that they're on. They're on a 4-game win streak right now as well. So, it's a little bit of how they've been playing, and then OKC taking that L.
Could the Nuggets? Did they have a chance of getting number one in your standings? Did they
Nah,
have a chance? They had no chance.
nah, nah. They ain't have a
Okay.
chance.
I was just asking. I'm just asking because where did you have them?
I had them at 3. I had them at 3.
Okay, I mean three's cool, but I'm just saying, did they? I don't think they had a chance to get in number one either. I'm just saying. I was just asking, did you think they had a chance? Because I mean,
Now,
the Nuggets are on a 5-game winning streak. I think they just beat the Rockets. That's a really good team. Obviously, they went in overtime. Jokic had a 30-point triple double. Jamal Murray had a 30-point triple double last night.
I said so. Is Sengun.
Yeah, Sengun played good. So, the Nuggets, and they're second in the West, so they're 5. But obviously, Pistons, they're number 1 in the East. They're on a 4-game winning streak. So, I understand they're 21-5. I get it. I got no problem with
Now,
that.
if the Nuggets would have blew out the Rockets, I don't know
Did
if I
you
would have
really
put
think
them
they
one, but
was?
I feel like they would have had a case though. If they would have blown them
Okay.
out, I definitely feel like they would have had the case. I don't know if I still would have put them one though.
Okay. No, I get that. The Lakers, put them down at 6. I think we both had them at 6. They
Yep,
lost to the Spurs, was in a battle with the
the
Suns,
Suns.
letting Dylan Brooks. I know it's like LeBron, he want to get under people's skin. I think he hate LeBron, low-key. I truly
For
think
Dylan Brooks.
yes, I think he hates that
I
dude.
think a lot of players do low on the lowest of keys. I think
Oh,
a lot
Dylan
of
Brooks
players
got a
do.
different hate, bro. Dylan Brooks got a different hate. He got a
Him and Isaiah Stewart.
Hey, if you think about it, LeBron got Dylan Brooks shipped off from Memphis. If you think about it, if we want to be like that, if you
Why
think
you
about
said?
it, though,
Why you
I mean,
said?
think about it though. When they was in the playoffs, Dylan Brooks was talking shit. Tried to think he was like not better than LeBron, but can stop LeBron and slow him down. LeBron out here turning up in the playoffs, and then it's like, yeah, you was talking, and then you couldn't stop. You were a distraction in the locker room. You couldn't stop Bron. We shipping you out of here. If you think about it, LeBron kind of shipped him out of Memphis. If we want to be like that, I'm just saying. The Timberwolves, they've been playing decent. Ant, I think
Without
Ant has
Ant.
missed the Ant.
Yeah, last 2
Ant,
games.
Ant hasn't played the last 2 games. But Julius Randle, he's been good. Rudy Gobert had a good game, but then he missed the game for personal reasons. Don't know what's up. Hope everything's good. But Timberwolves been playing good. The Knicks, where'd you have the Knicks?
I had the Knicks at 1, 2, 3, 4. I had them at 5.
Yeah, I had them at 4. Had Knicks at 4. They're on a 5-game winning streak, 9-1 in their last 10.
And
They're not
the
close
only
to
reason,
oh, my bad.
the only reason I put them at 4 though, I'm not 4 at 5. Is only because the Spurs beat OKC. If the Spurs would have lost, the Knicks would have been 4 for me.
4. No, that's understandable. You had the Hawks at 10. I had the Raptors at 10. I had the Raptors. Raptors finally got a W. They beat the Heat yesterday. Gotta beat the Heat. Been struggling, but gotta beat them. But the Hawks, because I think the Hawks, they lost to who did they lose to? They lost to the Pistons and they beat the Sixers. Jalen Johnson got another ugly triple double. But I'm cool with the Hawks. I'm cool with the Hawks at 10. I got the Raptors at 10. Yeah, the Celtics. I mean, the Celtics are at 4. They're 15-11. It's like, might as well keep them there because it's like they lost. I get it, but it's like I don't see none of these other teams who deserve to at least be at 9. I don't see it. Like I look at the Heat, hell no. If you want to say the Hawks, that's cool. Cavs, hell no. They've been.
Yeah, the
I know you
cat.
got something. I know you got something to say. We gonna get to them. I know you got something to say, but
Boy.
hell no, not the Cavs. The Sixers, probably not. The Magic, you just lost, but I don't think so. Don't see none of these teams in the West. I got something to talk to you about the Warriors, but none of them other teams. So it's like I just put them there just because. And Jaylen Brown been dropping 30, so you know. But I think the list is cool. I still got OKC at 1, but you got Detroit at 1. Go Detroit Pistons. But if you don't got nothing else for power rankings, let's get to these takeaways, bro. You got something to say about the Cavs? I feel like every time I upload something is about the Cavs. What you got to say about the Cavs, bro? Because they show is something.
Well, first and foremost, I think it's low key time to break up that Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell you did. It's time to break it up, bro, because yeah, Darius Garland had a good game last game against the Hornets. But ain't no way in hell you lose to the Hornets, dog.
No
With
LaMelo.
with no LaMelo, I understand you ain't got Evan Mobley, but you for the most part you still have a fully healthy team besides Mobley and Strauss. But other than that, for the most part, your team is fully healthy. This was a team that you're supposed to blow out. This is a team that you're supposed to easily win against. And they didn't. I don't think they took the lead until like the fourth quarter, bro. They let Con Knipple go crazy. They let Brandon Miller go crazy. I think Con Knipple had like 29. Brandon Miller had like 23, 26 or something like that. Bridges had like 20. And then y'all get out rebounded by Brandon Miller. Why does Brandon Miller have 13 rebounds, dog? And the only person on the Cavs that had double digit rebounds, you would never guess who it was.
On the Cavs?
Yes, on the Cavs.
Who had double digit rebounds?
Yes.
Tyson.
Yes.
I actually
that
didn't
man
know.
don't need that man had 13 rebounds, dog. And Jared Allen only had 3.
Yeah, you can't
like dog, that's a problem. Like I don't care. I don't care if you're just coming back off of injury or not. There's no way in hell that you, Jared Allen, is supposed to have 3 rebounds against the Charlotte Hornets. But I give credit to the Hornets though. They played good D on Donovan Mitchell. Con Knipple went crazy. Brandon Miller went crazy. But this Cavs, they defense do not look like how it looked last year, bro. And they offense, even with Darius Garland coming back and stuff, they offense still don't look the same, bro.
You know what it is? They're shooting a lot of threes. And they're chucking threes too. And they're bricking. We talked about it. I talked about it last week. How Donovan Mitchell was playing good. He didn't do anything, really. 17 points.
Yeah, 17 points, yeah.
Darius Garland was your best player. Like, look, Donovan Mitchell, 17 points. 1 from 11 from the 3. 6 for 24. That is a terrible game. Dean Wade, 14 points. Like, no one else played good. No one else. Like, DeAndre Hunter didn't play good. Like you said, Jared Allen, 9 and 3. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? The bench. I think it was Tariel sent that picture of that video of Lonzo. Lonzo looks not good. He looks not good. And we advocated for him to obviously start, early on because Darius Garland was hurt, but he does not look good at all. And I'm scared. But this Cavs team, I feel like we talk about them damn near every week. It's not a good team right now. It's not a championship.
Fraud alert, bro.
No, you said that. Yeah, you said that last year. You said that last year. But like
shit, even when they got Lonzo on them, I still said they was on fraud alert.
No, you did though. So you saw that they said that there's supposed to be significant interest in Darius Garland closer to the trade deadline. And you just said it. You just said it's time to break it up. So it's time that we trade Darius Garland because obviously he's going to be the guy that's gone. You're keeping Donovan Mitchell, obviously.
Yeah.
So it is time to trade Darius Garland. Like it's just time.
You gotta go get you. I think it's time for Donovan Mitchell to to slide to that point guard role. I know he's not a point guard, but he
Yeah.
needs to do what Book has been doing. He needs the ball in his hands. I think he makes good decisions. I mean, he play a little point at Louisville, so he can run point. But I think Donovan needs that ball in his hands. He's more dynamic with the ball in his hands, and I trust him with the ball in his hands. But when if they flip Darius Garland, they need to go get them like a bigger two guard, another somebody else to pair with Donovan Mitchell, because Evan Mobley being your second go-to option is not it either. That's not it either. So you gotta go get somebody else
What if
that could take that scoring load off of Mitchell.
what if they got either because it was kind of over the summer.
Zach,
The
go get
Kings,
Zach.
yeah, Zach or say DeMar DeRozan.
Zach, because
I
you
would
already
say
got
Zach.
Hunter. Yeah,
I
you
would say
already
Zach.
got Hunter. So go get Zach. Go
I
get
think
Zach.
Zach is an instant bucket, bro. I think he's a legit instant. He's hurt now. He has an ankle injury, but he's an instant bucket. And I think they just need. I was gonna say like another wing, but I'm okay with another like
Struth's
or
coming back, so
I
they
would
don't
say
really
three
need
and
another
D.
wing.
I know that's why I was like DeAndre Hunter is technically 3 and D wing, technically. But I was gonna say that, but I think they just need another scorer, bro. Because Donovan Mitchell can't be like carrying you guys damn near every time a day. Darius
He gotta
Garland has
drop
been kind of
40 every
insignificant.
night, bro. Having to drop 40 against I mean, I
Hey,
know he didn't do it, but the fact that he has to drop 40 in order to
did
beat the Charlotte Hornets is crazy.
didn't he have to damn near drop 40 against the Wizards the other night?
Yes, Jay.
And the Wizards was keeping it a close game.
Yes, bro.
Like, what is I don't get it. Like they're 15-12. That's nowhere. Like last year, the Cavs were like obviously early on. They started
I don't think
like
they had
12
double
and
digit
0.
losses by then. Yeah.
Yeah,
By this time, I
hell
don't think they
no,
had double digit
no,
losses.
no, they didn't. This team, I'm
And
worried
it's
about
legit
the
the same team, but just Lonzo and Larry Nance.
what has he done? He's been hurt. He ain't done shit.
Yeah.
He ain't done nothing. So I'm gonna stick with not this game, but the team of the Hornets. You saw that they said that the Hornets view Con Knipple as the franchise player over LaMelo Ball. You saw that?
No, I didn't see that, but that's kind of
That's
crazy.
that's
Don't get me
that's
wrong.
that was
Con
reported
Knipple deserves to, as of right now, I feel like he deserves to be rookie of the year.
over Cooper, who
But
just dropped
to go as
42.
far on the Utah Jazz.
Here we go. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
If you not hooping against the Utah Jazz, it's a problem.
Nah, we can't do that.
Yeah, come on now. Come
I
on
can't.
now.
I think we can't do that, bro. We can't be moving the goalpost. 40 is 40. Like we can't do that.
I'm not 40 is 40, but I expect that when you go up against the Utah Jazz, it would have been more impressive if he would have did that to like a Houston Rockets or any one of these playoff teams. It would have been more impressive then. But you did it on the Utah Jazz.
So when LeBron dropped 60 points against the Charlotte Bobcats, we didn't what we thought of that.
60 is 60. You still went out there and got 60, but you're supposed to do that against the Charlotte Bobcats. You're supposed to do that. Not
like
drop
that's
60,
very.
but you're supposed to have a good scoring night, a big scoring night against the Charlotte
we looked
Bobcats.
at it like that's 60 points is a lot of points, but it's very impressive that you dropped 60 points. And even though it is the Utah Jazz, Cooper Flag, the youngest player ever to drop 40 points, that's impressive. Like we can't.
It is. Yeah, I'm not taking no credit from him for it.
Sounds like you rated that like
it's not as impressive.
It's impressive. Even if it is the Utah Jazz, it could have been the damn Wizards.
It could have been the Wizards. No meat rider like y'all for Cooper Flag.
It's not even that. That's that. No, that's fine. That's fine. It can still be impressive though. What
you've been riding that man meat for I don't know how long. Don't get me wrong. Cooper Flag is a good player. I'm not taking anything from Cooper Flag. 40 is 40, and to do it as the youngest player in the NBA and NBA history, that is a good accomplishment. That is a great accomplishment. But I'm not as impressed because it was on the Utah Jazz.
Okay.
That's like saying if your favorite team or whoever beating the Nets by 70, 80 points or something like that. Yeah, it's impressive, but you're supposed to dub the Brooklyn Nets. You're
80
supposed
points
to beat the
though.
Nets.
If I if
You're
I beat
supposed to beat the Brooklyn Nets, bro.
if
Yeah,
I
it
beat
was
the
80,
Brooklyn
but
Nets
it's
by
the
80
Brooklyn
points,
Nets.
that's impressive. That's
Yeah, I'm
impressive.
not discrediting that. Yes, it is impressive, but it's still the Brooklyn Nets. You're supposed to do that. I'm not gonna praise you for something that you were supposed to do. If I'm
So even
smart and I get all A's, yeah, congratulations, you got all A's, great job. But this is what you're supposed to do. Like, congratulations, you got straight A's, but you're smart. I expect you to get all A's. I expect you to get straight A's.
that's not true though. If you already but he's a rookie. He's 18 years old. It's impressive because he's a rookie who dropped 40 something points. The youngest rookie ever. The youngest player ever. Doesn't matter if it's the Utah Jazz. It's just the fact that he's the youngest player ever and he dropped 40 points. That's very impressive. I get what you're saying. It's the Jazz, bad team, whatever. Shit, the Mavericks are a bad team too, and they lost. That's fine, but it's still the fact that he dropped 40 points. Now, if VJ would have did the same thing, you would have been like, "Hey, VJ, back in his groove." But here you go, say, "No, he wouldn't."
If
But
VJ would have dropped 40 on the Utah Jazz, I would have gave him the same treatment. I would have said it's impressive, but it's on the Utah Jazz. That's what you're supposed to do. But they gave him the same treatment, dog.
mm-hmm. Get back to the Hornets though. You don't think that you don't agree with Concanipo as being the Hornets franchise player. You still think it's LaMelo Ball.
Nah, I feel like I still feel like it's LaMelo Ball. Or even you can even throw Brandon Miller in that conversation. But I feel like as a franchise player, you're easily supposed to have star potential, all star potential, superstar potential. One of those three. I don't see Con Knipple as an all star or a star or a superstar. He's a really great player. He's a really great glue guy. He's one of those guys that does everything for the team, that keeps the team together, that does all the dirty work. He's like a Josh Hart, Draymond Green. Not saying he plays like those guys, but as far as being the glue guy of the team, the heartbeat of that team, Con Knipple is the heartbeat and the glue of that team.
Well, were we not impressed when Kobe dropped 80 points against the Raptors?
What does that have to do with Con Knipple?
Oh,
That ain't
nothing.
got
It
nothing to
don't got
do.
nothing to do with that. I'm just saying, were we not
How the
impressed when
hell you
Kobe?
gonna say let's go back to Con Knipple and then you go right back to the whole Cooper flag shit?
Oh, because while you was talking, I was listening, but while you was talking, I had to look and see when Kobe dropped 81, were we not impressed by that? I'm just asking. Were we not impressed when he dropped 80?
Yeah,
Why? Why are we impressed?
because it was 80 points.
The Raptors were
But
14 and
that
27 at
Raptors
that
team,
time.
yeah, but that team wasn't that good.
But you
All
just
they
said we
had
were
was Chris
impressed.
Bosh.
But
I
you just
said the
said we
same
were
thing about
impressed.
Cooper Flag. We were impressed that he dropped. I was impressed that he dropped 40 in the youngest rookie to do it, but it still doesn't hold that much weight because it was the Utah Jazz. So even if Kobe dropped 80 on the fucking Toronto Raptors, yes, it's impressive. You dropped 80 points. Congratulations. But you did it on a weak ass team. If he would have did that on the Boston Celtics, if he would have did that on the top defense in the league at that time, and he's dropped 80, oh, that's fucking amazing. But you did it on a weak team. I'm not that impressed.
Okay.
You're supposed to do that. You're supposed to have good nights against weak teams. You're supposed to score big against weaker teams.
Okay. That's all I wanted to ask. I'm not gonna go into it. That's all I wanted to ask. That's all I wanted to ask. You keeping the same energy. You keeping the same energy. I fucks with it. You keeping the same energy. The Knicks and the Spurs have started. The Knicks are up 3-2. Started the first quarter. But do I think Con Knipple is the franchise player? Do I view him as the franchise player? Not until LaMelo Ball is off the team. Until they finally get rid of that man, I will view Con Knipple as the best player. Because so far he has been the most consistent. He's stayed on the court. And until then, until LaMelo, like as long as LaMelo's there, he's the franchise player. He's the best player clearly on that team. He just hasn't been there. I don't know when he's coming back with this ankle injury. I hope he comes back, but these ankle injuries suck. And I don't know what's next for him. I have no clue what's next for him, but I hope he gets better. But no, I do not view Con Knipple as the franchise player. Not just yet. But I think it's just the fact that he's been playing so good and been so consistent. I get why the Hornets franchise thinks that. But it is kind of too early to say, like, we're only 24 games into the season. Like, you still got another You still got another. Now, it's the same thing with like the Mavs. Kyrie and AD is still there. Is Cooper Flag like the future? I would say that. But is he the franchise player right now? No. As long as AD and Kyrie are still on the team, he's not the franchise player. But I think he's the future, though, if you get what I'm saying.
And then imagine trying to build a team around Con Knipple. Like, if you view him as your best, obviously your franchise player is your best player. And if you viewing Con Knipple as your franchise player, imagine trying to build a team around him. I don't think you can build a championship team around Con Knipple. I think you could build a championship team around LaMelo. I think you could build a championship team around Brandon Miller, to a certain extent. But I don't see you building a championship team around Con Knipple. I can't see Con Knipple as your first option.
I can't see none of them dudes as my first option, if we being honest. I think they just got a bunch of number 2s and number 3s on that team. I said it over the summer. I mean, I said it, what was it, like weeks ago? I said I don't think LaMelo Ball could be your best player. He could be your number 2. But I think, like, if you put healthy Kawhi, LaMelo Ball, Kawhi is clearly number 1. Then LaMelo Ball 2, championship right there. But if I got LaMelo Ball, then we got a bunch of... Who's a good number 2? Who's a legit good number 2? LaMelo Ball and Evan Mobley. I don't think that's championship. I don't think that's a championship team. Not at all. Nowhere near close. Why your man's Jimmy Butler out here playing like he don't care no more? Because I remember vividly when we did our small forward power rankings, you put him at number 1. And I asked you, I said, why you put him at 1? And I remember paraphrasing, you probably know it more than me. You told me Jimmy Butler could come in here and play serious. That man is not playing serious at all. I don't know why. And that's why they losing. Because you making too much damn money to only give me 19 points per game. You are not a number 4. You are show number 2. And why is Steph Curry out here carrying you? That's all I wanted to say, bro. Go ahead. I want to know.
Well, shit, I'm not in Jimmy's head, but shit, this is Jimmy's highest scoring average since what, 2023, 2022. So I mean, he's obviously playing better than he did last year. I think this whole Kuminga thing low-key put a black cloud over the team. And then Draymond's been hurt. I think Draymond's supposed to be back next game, but Draymond's been hurt. This whole Kuminga thing, like it's a lot of turmoil over there. But I think once Kuminga gets traded by the deadline and they get some more pieces in there, maybe Jimmy will come back to life. I don't know what's going on in Jimmy's head. I definitely thought Jimmy would come in motivated, especially off of how they ended last season. And how he was playing last season. I thought Jimmy definitely was going to come in motivated and killing. But this Warriors team had a roller coaster ride to start the season. So I kind of think that plays with it. Did you hear about the leaks that came out too, of the emails?
What, that the team asked and they don't care?
Basically a fan emailed, I think it was the team governor or something like that, basically talking about how the team needs this, the team needs that. Why does the team suck, basically? And he was saying that it's a thing of the coach's ideal players that he wants, and then the coaching style, and then he basically said Jimmy is not the problem.
He's definitely the problem right now as we speak.
So
why in the last 3 games, Jimmy Butler damn near making almost $60 million a year, I think, to a degree. Why is he only attempting 11 shots, and 10 shots?
I mean, that last game against Portland, he tipped the 11 free throws. So,
okay, that's fine. I'll give you that. 6 for 11 free throws, but still only give me 16 points though. You make too much money. off, off, not what you saying, but as you put him as the best small forward, that's not best. That's not best small forward in the league play right there. That's not.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
And you got to
It's
play
not.
better, bro. Steph Curry has had two masterclass games, and they lose because the bench sucks. Jonathan Kuminga don't play, and then when he do play, he don't do nothing. Steve Kerr don't. I don't know what the hell Steve Kerr be doing. Rotations, benching people. I don't know what the hell he doing. And then your second best player is basically giving you nothing. Like,
What if
I
Jimmy
just
is
want.
fed up? What if he's fed up with all that front office shit, Steve Kerr and Kamingo's drama? What if he's fed up?
He probably
I mean,
is fed up.
that could play a part into
I
it.
mean, Steph Curry's fed up, but he's still out here giving me 40.
I mean,
You
but
can
we
still
talking
come
about
out there and play though.
nah,
We
I
can still
agree. But
do that.
we talking about two different human beings here. Steph
No,
Curry
yes,
gonna hoop regardless. Jimmy is the type like he got called out for quitting on the Miami Heat for 2 years in a row. So
when he quit on what other year?
UD, I think UD called him out 2 years in a row for quitting on him.
Oh, well, I was just thinking of last year when he quit on them. I know the other years he quit it. Another year he quit. That's interesting. I didn't know. I actually didn't know. I mean, look, we knew Jimmy was fed up with the Heat, but we knew he just wanted to get paid. And I think when we talked about it, we said like, bro, at least I said, I was like, he ain't worth 50 plus. He's not. He ain't worth that shit. Because you don't be coming in the regular season, you be half-assing. And you're doing the same thing again. And that's why the Warriors, where are the Warriors at? Like the play-in? You better than that, bro. I'm just saying, like, I expect better. I just expect better from you. And without you, because last week you said, hey, you got Steph. You was like, we got Steph, Draymond, Jimmy. You got a chance. You said that, and I agree with you. As long as you do got those three, you have a chance. You can have those three, but if Jimmy playing like straight Dookie, it doesn't matter. Like Steph is actually playing like really good this year. He's playing really good this year. And this is another year where you're kind of wasting a Steph Curry good year. Like, but like you said it last week. You gotta get rid of John Kuminga first. Get him out the building, bro. Because he don't play no more. And I get it. I think he just don't fit with Steph. He just don't fit with him. And I understand that. I get it. I just feel like the man should get some playing time, though. He should get some playing time.
I think he can fit with stuff because it's like he's a transition player. He's athletic. So he's a lob threat. The only thing is, I think not that he thinks he's better than Steph, but I feel like he needs the ball in his hands 24/7.
Yeah,
and that's why it really ain't. I don't think it's a him and Steph Curry thing. I think it's a clash with the system that the Warriors run. He doesn't really fit that system, or he's not trying to. He's not trying to. He's not trying to blend into that system because if he does, they basically want him to be like a souped up Draymond, and that's not him. That's not him at all.
What else you got?
I got a bunch of little stuff. And then before I move on to the games, but the Clippers are on a 4-game losing streak, losing to the Grizzlies twice, and it looks like OKC is gonna get a top 3, top 5 pick this year.
Hey, I went to draft the draft thing, right? Right now, as we speak, if the order was like this today, they will have the number 3 pick in the draft.
Oh my god.
They will have number 3.
And then news about the Lakers. The Lakers are trying to go after Herb Jones and Keon Ellis. I think them going to go get Herb Jones will be a great pickup. I think that would be. I think it'll definitely be better than that Andrew Wiggins pickup.
That's fine. I agree.
Only thing with Herb Jones is that man got to stay healthy. But yeah, I think that'd be a good pickup for them. And then Trae Young has been practicing with he started practicing with the G League. So Trae Young is going to be back. I'm happy to see him on his way back because now we get to see what him and this Hawks team look like and see if they can actually play better or make a push for a higher than the 8th seed. Because right now they could low key jump up to they could low key jump up to 3 because the Raptors are 6-11 and they're 5-12. So if Trae
Mhm.
Young comes back and they go on a win streak, they could potentially be the 3rd seed in the East. So I'm excited about that to see what Trae Young brings.
Yeah, I wonder.
Then
Oh my bad.
oh my fault. Go ahead.
No. Finish.
I was gonna move on to something else.
I was just gonna say, I just wanted. I said it last week. I want to see how Trey Young does fit with this kind of new look Hawks team, and I wonder if Quinn Snyder at least maybe like a couple of games puts him on the bench. I
I
do want
don't
to
think
see.
he is.
I don't
I
know.
don't think
I
he is.
honestly don't know. I really don't know. I'm just saying. I wonder if he will put him on the bench for say a couple of games. I really don't know. See how it works. I mean, look, we see him Whitby come off the bench these first 2 games coming back.
That's true.
So
That's
I'm
definitely
just
true.
saying. I feel like it's just to see, like, first of all, we want to not play him. Like, we don't want to rush him. So let's start him on the
Mm-hmm.
bench real quick. Let him ramp it up a little bit, playing games, and then we could put him back in the start line. That's all I'm saying. I just want to see. But
Uh,
what?
I got 2 more things.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
CP tried to save the team. Did you see that? The CP tried to
You say what?
reconcile everything. He tried to stay with the team. So after
Oh
all that
yeah.
stuff happened, he tried to go back to the front office and speak to them and try to make peace. But they wasn't having it. And then there was word around the league. The execs were saying like, Chris Paul wears on you, like he wears you out as a individual on the team, because he thinks he's right. But they said most often than not, he is right. So it's like, how can you be mad at the man who thinks he's right? And when he's right, he's right. Like you can't be mad at the man
It
because
goes.
he thinks he's right, but he's actually right. So
It,
how you gonna be
it,
mad at the man because of that?
it goes back to what I was saying a couple of weeks ago. You said when we talked about the Chris Paul the first time, you said they needed like guidance. They needed that leader. And I agree with you. They probably did need that guy. But when it comes down to it, first of all, you can't be talking to me any type of way. Second of all, you ass. That's all it comes down to, bro. Can't talk to me no certain type of way, and you're garbage. That's all I'm gonna say. And that's what I did. I didn't read the article, but it's just I skimmed through it. That's what it sounded like. Sound like you was just for a person that really don't want to read the article, long story short, Chris Paul was doing the most. They wasn't messing with it. They got rid of his ass. That's basically what it is. He was doing the most because they was talking about he was changing plays and shit. What?
Yeah, because he knew that those plays that they had, they was
That's
running the wrong
fine.
shit.
That's
He knew
fine.
they was
That's
running the
fine.
wrong
That's
shit.
fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Brother, you can't do that. I'm not saying that's wrong. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you can't do that. You can't do
You gotta
that.
think about it. Look, he tried to go talk to Ty Lue. Ty Lue said he didn't want to go talk to him. He tried to go talk to all these other individuals. These individuals didn't want to talk to him. So what else is he supposed to do? He gotta take matters into his own hands now.
I and in the article they said that CP was like they thought he was gonna come in here as like Udonis Haslam. They thought he was gonna come in as Udonis Haslam, but they said he was actually playing decent. But they was trying to tell him, no, brother, you Udonis Haslam. But he was coming in here playing decent. Did something Josh Collins said they was busting the first team's ass in practice. The twos was
Makes
beating the
sense.
ones, and they wasn't messing with it. Look, man,
So it
Chris Paul was
sounds like
doing the
Chris Paul
most.
can still play. That's what it sounds like to me.
I can't tell because when he did play, he looked straight garbage. I can't tell because and you watch those games too. He looked garbage when he was playing. He looked garbage. He looked garbage. What else you got? You say you had one more thing.
Well, not the only things else I got is the games, game takeaways.
Oh, okay. Okay, so let's go into some of these little rumors. We've seen some of these, but did you see the Milwaukee Bucks are looking to make a significant addition with their assets to add talent, convince Giannis Antetokounmpo to stay? 5 months after the
Mm-hmm.
Milwaukee Bucks' stunning decision to waive Dame Lillard en route to adding big man Miles Turner on a 4-year, $1.7 million deal, it appears they aren't waving the white flag on Giannis Antetokounmpo's future in Milwaukee just yet. Instead, lead sources said they're considering making yet another significant addition that might aid their chance of convincing him to stay. Give it up, bro. Give it up.
First off, who are y'all gonna grab that Giannis is gonna be like, you know what? Yeah, I want to stay and play with him. Who are you gonna add?
They said like looking at Zach LaVine.
That's not enough.
It's not.
That's
enough.
not enough.
It's not enough at all. It's not enough.
That's
Zach LaVine is
a
not
step
needed
in the
more.
right direction. That's a
Oh,
step
you
in the
think
right
that?
direction, but that's not enough, dog. That's not enough for me to stay.
That's not enough, bro. Like, okay, let's just say you because you most likely gotta get rid of Kuzma and somebody else to match salary. Because I think Zach
Mhm.
is making decent money. I think he's making like 40 something. What does that get you? Like, what that get you? What? Maybe competitive first round?
Yeah,
That ain't it, bro.
maybe
Well,
second if depending on
I don't
matchups.
even where are the Bucks at now? Obviously, I don't think if Zach's there, they stay where they at. I think they're playing. The
They're
Bucks
number
are
10 right
10.
now. They
So that
10, yeah.
means you either go play New York. You're not beating New York or Detroit. It's not happening. It's not. It's just not. It's not happening. You're not beating none of them teams with Zach LaVine. You're not. Look, bro.
If they was to get to 7, they could beat the Raptors.
I don't know, man.
They could
Well,
beat the
Raptors,
Raptors.
not a lot of them have playoff experience. A lot of them. I wouldn't pick them. I wouldn't pick them. I would probably pick the Raptors, especially if they got home court and that 7 game is in Canada. That means we gotta have to see Game 6 Finals Giannis for them to get past Toronto in the first round. It's not enough, bro. I think they need to. I think they just need to trade him and just move on. It's okay. Get some picks.
It's about that time, dog.
It's about that time, bro. You guys are butt. And then if it's true, like Giannis is looking, and if he sees the team butt, and then if they're so garbage that you guys are so far behind, why would I want to play for this team? Why would I want to play for this team? Some more things. Stay with the Giannis thing. It said Giannis is reportedly uncomfortable with all the trade rumors. It said from the conversation I had with him a week ago, he said he's not comfortable with all the rumors. He claims it's not coming from him. Most of these conversations are coming from his representatives. But aren't they coming from you if that's your representative? Like,
Not all the time.
so you think, I'm just asking, you think the representative is like just making something up?
Yeah, no. I think it's some little white lies in there. I think it's some truth in there as well. I think some of them are lies and then sprinkle with a little truth in there.
I think Giannis not trying to be the bad guy. He showed telling his representative, get this out here. Get this out here. Let's see. The Dallas Mavericks are looking to remain competitive for the rest of the season, per Christian Clark. According to the team source, Athletic has spoken with the Mavericks are signaling a desire to be competitive for the rest of the season. Even though Dallas 2026 first round pick is the last of his own first round picks, it has outright control of until 2031. So you like that the Mavericks are saying, hey, we're going to try and stay competitive instead of potentially trade Anthony Davis or maybe even a Kyrie Irving.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, because I think they have a championship roster, even though Lively is out for the year.
Yeah, that
Now,
sucks.
I still think that they have a championship roster.
Yeah,
I mean, if they can string together some games, because right now
Aren't they in
they're
the play-in right
12th.
now?
No, they're
Or did
12th.
they? Yeah, because they
They
lost.
10
They
and-
was in the play-in at one point. Then that lost to Jazz.
But if they can go on like a little win streak and get to like that 10th spot, because right now the Warriors are 13 and 14. And then the Grizzlies are 12 and 14, and then the Jazz are 10 and 15. So if they can get to that 9-8 spot, and then you can get Kyrie back and make a potential push to that 6 seed, then yeah, I'm not mad at it at all because they got a championship team. They just got to get everybody healthy. Clay's been playing well of late. Now Cooper has a lot of confidence. They just got to string together some games.
I'm not upset at it. I think once we get closer to trade deadline, and if they see they're not like championship caliber, I say make the trades, make some trades. Maybe trade Najee Marshall, Anthony Davis. I don't think Kyrie Irving will nowhere, but trade them. Like we're still in mid-December. Then you still got all of January. Then wait till we get to February, see what happens. So I'm cool with them stated, but it is kind of like, see, they are in a predicament because they only got one pick left that they control, and it's like if we're potentially say but for the next 2 years, we have no picks. So what can we do? How can we build our team? But I'm okay with them trying to be competitive so far. Like, you know, at least with Cooper playing good, you got Anthony Davis back. All you need is missing just Kyrie Irving. You could string on some wins, like you said. Could make a run low key. So I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. I do want to just finish these little rumors and stuff. The Raptors have officially expressed exploratory trade interest in Anthony Davis as a bonus. Toronto appears to be gearing up to make a splash for a big man ahead of February's trade deadline. You like the Raptors either getting Anthony Davis or some bonus? Because they say they want to upgrade over Jakob. Because Jakob, he had a back injury. He do not look good.
Yeah, he don't look the same. I feel like Sabonis would be the better fit, maybe. Because he's a better passer than AD, and then you can run your offense through him and let Scotty go crazy. He doesn't really need the ball. AD needs the ball because you got Brandon Ingram, you got Scotty, you got Quickly, you got RJ. So if they keep all those guys and then just add AD or Sabonis, you need a big man that's going to be a willing passer. So I think Sabonis will fit better than AD would, but AD with them, they defense to be OD. But I like Sabonis with them better.
Okay, I like AD. I think the defense moves them, and I think it gives them two legit scores. Brandon Ingram can score. Scotty can score, but he be iffy sometimes when it comes to scoring, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, who said this? I forgot who said it. They said Scotty Barnes can't be your number 2 offensive player on the team, on the team like that. I'm not saying the Raptors are championship contender. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying like a playoff contender. They look like a playoff team right now. Scotty Barnes cannot be your second best offensive player on
he's definitely
your
team. He's definitely your third option offensively. He's a third option for sure. Because he can go out there and get you 20. He could probably go get you a 30 ball, but it's not as consistent as a Brandon Ingram or Anthony Davis. So, yeah, I mean, I agree with that.
Yeah, I like AD because it just gives them a legit two-way player. And Sabonis, I like Sabonis. It's just AD is the better two-way player. And they probably need that more, especially like Sabonis.
I mean, but fit matters though.
No, I get it. I agree. I get that. Now you give me AD on the Raptors, I might switch my ride or die teams. We're gonna do that.
That's too late.
No, wait. No, wait a minute.
Hold on, you said once the season started, wasn't no switching, dog.
Hold on, wait a minute. And I know I definitely said that, but I was saying because I remember one time I think we was talking about like the Clippers or something because I think you had the Clippers ride or die, and then I said at the start of the year, at the start of the new year, we can switch. We could, if you want to. Obviously, it's up to you and me. We can switch. We can stay like this. I don't care. But we can switch ride or die teams at the start of 2026. Whatever day we get on in 2026, we can start if we want. Or you keep the same teams. That's up to you. But if you want to switch this, I guess fine. And then I'm going to stick with what I got. I'm just saying, we could, if we was going to do that, we was going to put the Raptors because I did have the Raptors at first. I knew it. I predicted the future.
Should have stuck. You should have stuck with them.
I picked I think it was the Hawks.
That wasn't a bad replacement. Yeah, that wasn't a bad replacement.
I know it wasn't bad replacement, but the Raptors, they're in the same group. I'm gonna say they kind of in the same group to an extent. Okay, another couple of rumors. The Miami Heat could pursue Anthony Davis if Giannis is unavailable. Miami, I don't believe, would make an all-out effort for AD right now until they know for sure Giannis isn't for the taking. But that pairing of Bam AD, I would not rule that out as a scenario.
Yeah, I like that. I like more than the Raptors.
Raptors.
I think he'll fit Miami culture. I think what's crazy is I think he'll be more healthy in Miami, which is crazy because I feel like Miami has one of the best team doctors and one of the best medical staff. So I think that they'll handle 80 right. And then him and Bam, oh my God. The only thing is you do that, Bam is gonna go back into his shell, bro. He's gonna go back into his shell. You're not gonna have a 20-point per game, Bam. Bam is not gonna be dropping 20 balls or close to 20 balls. I think he's gonna be around that 16, 17 mark.
I think he could still average 20. I think he could do it. Look, hear me out.
He not even averaging 20 this season.
Hear me out.
He only averaging 19.
Hear me out. Bam is not Boogie Cousins.
That's true.
But we can see a Bam 80 dynamic duo of 80 making Bam better, could complement him, throwing lobs on fast breaks, driving, cutting it, passing out to the three. I'm not saying he Boogie. I'm not saying that, but I can see some similarities of them probably coexisting. It actually might make Bam better. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
The difference is back then, that was MVP Anthony Davis. Is Anthony Davis going to get back to that form? That's the only thing.
Thank you, Black Run. Got it last night in the garage. Cold as hell, too. You laughing? I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious, though. Hey, somebody said that the Heat might have the best trade package to say get a Giannis. Taking out the teams that don't want him. Because did you see that report over the weekend? It said that the Rockets, the Spurs, and it was another team. They are not pursuing Giannis as of right now.
What? The Spurs tripping, dog. But I understand you believe in Castle and Harper and all them guys. Nah, Black Rose, we not going live tomorrow.
No, we're going live right now.
But I feel like a Giannis and Wemby pairing, dog, that's championship this year, dog. Like, don't get me wrong, the Spurs are great, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think they got enough to push to a championship this year. Not this year. But if you add Giannis, y'all got enough this year. Y'all definitely got enough.
Thunder, Rockets, Spurs not expected to pursue Giannis Antetokounmpo. I understand the Thunder. Yeah. I understand the Rockets too.
Yeah.
The Spurs, I think they got enough. I think they believe they have enough.
I think that they think that, you know, they good with what they got. But if we being, bro, that shit ain't no championship team. That shit ain't no championship team.
They just defeated the defending champs.
That's a regular season game. We talking about playoffs here. Wemby ain't never been to a playoff.
Some people gonna say that was a playoff atmosphere game.
Nigga, Wemby ain't never been through a 7-game playoffs. They've done that.
True.
Wemby don't know what playoff physicality is like. He think it's physical right now. That game was physical. Imagine in a championship or Western Conference Finals when they not calling none of them damn fouls.
Spurs up 38-35 second quarter. Wemby has 2 points off the bench. De'Aaron Fox 6 points. Stephon Castle 0. Devin Vassell 7. On the Knicks, OG has 13. Jalen Brunson has 9. Cat has 3. Josh and Mikal has 4. It's 41-35 Spurs second quarter.
You got any more rumors? Because if not, we could transition to that OKC and Spurs game.
Do I have any more rumors? No, not really. No, not really. Yeah, let's transition. Let's go.
Yeah, let's transition to the OKC and Spurs game. That was a great game, dog.
They cooking.
It was crazy as the Spurs. They started off slow, bro. I think, but in them first 2 quarters, bro, they were 0 from 12 from 3, and then at half they were 5 from 25 from 3, bro. And they still found a way to win that game. And then Victor didn't play that first quarter, but when he came in that second, bro, it was like they whole energy shift once Victor came in, bro. They were stepping it up defensively. They were knocking down shots. And then throughout that whole game, they were making OKC take a bunch of tough mid-range shots. Not saying that OKC can't hit them, but those are very tough shots that they was taking over a contested Wemby or over just a contested hand in general. And then their defense was suffocating them, bro. Like that's why like Shea didn't look like Shea out there. So that's a testament to how good the Spurs D is. Um, but Castle, he had a good game. Castle had a good game. Fox had a good game. Wemby had a good game. Devin Vassell had a good game. The
Performance.
only thing with Castle, bro, he had 6 turnovers. Dog, you gotta cut those turnovers down. Like you're great, but those turnovers has to come down, bro. I low-key think he playing out of position. Like right now, they got him at the 2 guard. Well, they got him at the 2 guard, but he sometimes runs point. I don't
Yeah.
think he needs to run point at all. I think he just needs to be a scorer. Like, because in high school, that's what he mostly was. He was mostly a scorer that can pass. So I think he's low key. They either need to play him at the shooting guard and just let Fox run point, or they just need to let him control that second unit. But them 6 turnovers, bro, that was way too much. That's the only reason why OKC low key stayed in the game throughout, because they had so many. The Spurs had so many turnovers, bro.
Spurs play OKC game. Defense, like you just said, suffocating. You know, OKC damn near got greatest defense ever. The Spurs use that same defense against OKC. You talked
Mm-hmm.
about it, Shay. You talked about it, Shay. Shay didn't really have a good game. Yeah, he had 29. Yeah, that's whatever. But
That wasn't Shea
it
though.
took him 23 shots to get that 29. That's not like a
Mm-hmm.
Shay type game.
Mm-hmm.
And Jalen Williams, he didn't have a good game. 17 points, 5 for 16, minus 18 on the court. Chet, I mean, you could say Chet was the best, but he only has 17 points, who is an all-star, in my opinion, this year. Like this, and then think about this though. This was the first game their best players in the starting lineup played together. This was the first game all year. Because everybody been hurt at some point in the year
Yeah, but
outside
hurt.
of
Yeah.
Shea. Outside of Shea,
Mm-hmm.
everybody was hurt at some point. And I think Chet. But this is the first time. Their bench, we talk about the bench, OKC got one of the best benches in the NBA. They bench didn't get it going. No one gave them their best bench was Alex Caruso, 11 points. No one stepped it up. But like you said with the Spurs, you have 4 people with 20 points. This is what I imagine when I look at the Spurs. Like those are your 4 best players, and they all drop 20 plus. Those are your 4
Mm-hmm.
best players. And I said it earlier. Victor, game changer. It's a game changer. As soon as he, like you said, as soon as he came in the game, different story, bro. 22
They
points, 6
hope,
for
bro.
11.
As soon as he came in the game, G, their entire energy shifted, bro. Like
It's
niggas
it.
started making shots and shit. Like it was
I'm
crazy.
not I'm not saying he was God, but it's like God just walking on the court and he's just like, wow, damn, it's God. I'll just say
I mean,
that. That's what I'm saying. That's how it felt like when he came back on the court. It's
I
God.
felt like they knew like I feel like they knew they could play more aggressive defensively, because if somebody gets past them, you got that big 7'5" dude back there that's gonna block that shot. So it's like I felt like that's what I think it is. They were more comfortable because they know Wemby got their back versus Luke Cornett, who can barely
Yeah.
move. But yeah, the Spurs look tough though. They definitely look tough.
The Spurs, I know they just beat the champs, gave them their second loss. Again, Charles was right. He said the Spurs was going to win at Wemby play. Give him his credit on that. He called that. The Spurs are showing, look, we can play with anybody in the NBA. We can play with anybody. Black Roden, my guy. Can anybody stop Wemby besides himself? Nobody can stop Wemby, bro. I don't care. Nobody can stop.
Joel Embiid.
Yes. My man
Joel
Joel
Embiid.
Embiid dropped 39 points. But that ain't the point. I don't know who's stopping Wemby, bro. Wemby different.
Joel Embiid. That's the only guy. AD can't do nothing. At first we thought it was AD, but then what he did to AD?
We saw.
Nope.
We saw game 1. That was definitely one of the most shocking games I've seen. I would say one of the most shocking games I've seen in the past 2 years.
Yeah.
With this year counted and last year.
Yeah, because I didn't
that
expect
game against AD
expect
was
that.
crazy.
Yeah, I didn't expect that, bro.
He digged him down. Real talk.
No lube.
Hey.
Real talk, raw dog, raw dog.
No, man, that game was crazy. But Wimby is different, bro. That's why, bro. He been hurt, man. But when that man right, that's a top 5 player in the NBA. That's a top 5 player. That man is so cold, bro. We've never seen a dude like this. And I like Wimby. Hey, I know you've been seeing like Wimby's comments. He talking about, hey, look, this could be a rivalry, but we ain't done nothing yet. But we show like, hey, we can mess with them. Hey, Wimby different. Wimby's a different breed, bro. I like when he said, when they asked him like who the best player is, he said, it's Giannis. But when I step on the court, it's me. I'm on that because he can't be the best player in the league.
Giannis?
I don't think he is. But
I don't think. I mean, Giannis can fuck with him, but I don't think
Giannis.
The only person I think that can truly stop Wemby is literally Joel Embiid, Jay.
A healthy Joel Embiid.
Yeah, a healthy Joel Embiid. That's the only guy. Because even with Giannis, like, yeah, Giannis is more physical, but like I feel like his physicality ain't gonna bother Wemby as much as Joel Embiid's is.
I'll never forget. I would say the Wemby game that I showed I mean, we knew he was gonna be good, but I feel like the game that kind of opened my eyes was his rookie year against the Bucks, when he went toe to toe with Giannis.
Toe and Giannis, yep.
And I said, that's the guy. He went like he's a rookie, and he was super skinny back then. He went toe to toe with a top 3 player in the NBA, and he boomed on him too that game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, bro, he's different. He's a different breed, and he showed it in this game. Yes, this a cup game, but somewhat playoff atmosphere. He showed it, bro. The man is a beast. Want to talk about this Knicks Magic game? I mean, the Knicks, Jalen Brunson was a dog, and Jalen Suggs got hurt, and Paulo was decent. But
well, shit. Jalen Brunson did whatever he wanted out there, bro. Man, he did legit whatever he wanted. They couldn't stop him. They couldn't. They had nothing to. Yeah, Jalen Brunson did. That's literally what it was, bro. That entire game, Jalen Brunson. That was the Jalen Brunson game right there.
When is Paulo gonna use his height and weight? When is he gonna start doing that, bro? Why are you taking 7 3-pointers and you 0 for 7 too at that?
I mean, well, one, I think they want him to transition to shooting more threes. But I don't really think he needs to do that. Like, I feel like Paulo, I mean, 7 threes, I feel like is a lot. Maybe around 3 or 4. Maybe around 3 or 4, and then the rest be like middies or something like that. Or if you're taking 7 threes, at least do that when you're hot. You know what I mean? But I think Paulo needs to stay in that mid post, down low on the blocks. That's where he needs to operate his offense at. Because he's deadly in the mid range. That's what made him so deadly his rookie year and so on.
Your boy Jalen Suggs was hooping, then he got hurt with a hip.
Yeah, bro. He been hooping all year. He's been hooping literally all year.
He's been really good. And now they saying he has no timetable for return. Who knows when he coming back?
Yeah.
Who knows when he coming back? You know, since we on the games now, my man's Joel Embiid. This the Pacers, whatever. That man had his best game of the year with 39 points. Hey, Joel Embiid is not back. That man had a great game against the Pacers.
Yeah, flashback. That was flashback, Joel Embiid. How much money bet that man was in the bed the whole entire day? He was hurt. He couldn't move that next day.
He probably was hurt, but that ain't the point. The point is, my man's had a flash. They said that's the most points he scored since that 70-point game against Victor.
Oh my
that was a minute ago. That was a minute ago.
Damn.
That's the most points he scored since he's dropped 70 on Vic.
Damn.
My God, Joel Embiid going crazy. Now he did have a good. He definitely had a good game. I think he had a double. He had like 39. I think it was 12. He played good. Tyrese Maxey didn't play this game. Paul George had 23 points. Paul George had 23. VJ had a really good bounce back game. 22.6 from 10 through 5. You know, you talk about his shooting. He had a good game, but you know, those are your 3 best players, at least right now. They played a good game. You know, they played a good game, and this is what you're supposed to do.
I want to touch on that Clippers and Grizzlies game a little bit. Only
The
I
one
don't
from
want to spend
yesterday.
too much time. Yeah, I don't want to spend too much time on it. I only want to talk about Cam Spencer. My boy dropped
Dog,
27 points.
dog,
And
bro.
he hit a three. They called the timeout. This man looked at their bench. He told they ass, y'all better get y'all better get that motherfucker off me. I said, who is this white boy talking to? Come to find out, he was talking about Jordan Miller. I said, dog, like it'd be different if, say, if that was like James Harden or Kawhi or something like that, and you popping it like that. But you popping it against Jordan Miller, dog. Come, I thought that was the funniest shit ever. Because that man was talking like he was dropping a 40 ball out there.
No Zach Edey, he's out for a minute. It sucks because he just came back and he was playing so good
Yeah, for
too.
4 weeks.
He was playing really good, bro. And then
Mhm.
Ja got hurt again.
Yep, he messed up his ankle. Turned his ankle.
Whatever.
It's a throwaway year for them.
I mean, they're 12-14.
I feel like this should be a throw because don't they got their pick this year?
They got multiple picks. Remember, they took all them picks from the Magic.
Oh, I'm saying, but
I
they
think
got
they got
their
two
pick.
picks. I think they do got their pick. Yeah, I think they got
Yeah,
their pick and the Magic pick. So I think they got two. I think they got two
yeah, bro,
picks.
throw
I
away.
think.
Do a throwaway year. Get you a top 10, top 5 pick. Either trade that or draft somebody.
And the Clippers, they're so butt, bro. When they played the Rockets, why did they? I ain't trying to go like super in depth in that game. Why did nobody try to go get the inbound pass? And I'm like, bro, this is a veteran team. This is a team that's like trying to lose on purpose when you don't have your pick. I'm just like, what are we doing? Like, I don't know what's going on with this team. They suck, bro. They suck.
Yeah. It's literally James. It's only James Harden, Kawhi, and Zubac. That's
I can't
literally
even
it.
say Zubac's doing this in.
I mean,
I
Zubac
can't
had
even.
33 and he had 33 and 7 against the Rockets.
Yeah, then against the Grizzlies, he's only give you 6 and 13.
Yeah, do get a
It's
point guard.
just like he hasn't been like how he was last year. James Harden has been decent. Kawhi Leonard has been decent. It's just not enough. It's not enough. You cannot tell me, not you, but you cannot tell me anybody. I don't care. You could hate the Clippers all you want. No one thought the Clippers gonna be 6 and 20. No one.
No.
If
I
anything,
not think
14
that.
and 12. If anything, 14 and 12.
I can see that, but I can't see no. I can't see
6
this.
and 20?
Yeah, I can't see that. I ain't see that at all.
If Ty Lue won a great coach, he'd have been booted.
Yeah, for sure. He would have
He
been
would have
fired
been
by now.
booted. He would have been booted. Black Road, now he said, I doubt we ever see a healthy Embiid again. Yeah, I doubt that too. Paulo isn't a force multiplier. I think he is a I guess he meant chucker, who doesn't play good defense. Or a shot checker. What else I want to talk about before we get to our players of the weeks? Jalen Johnson back-to-back triple doubles. What you telling me they won't let that man run the point?
I still don't think he should be running point guard.
If you
He
get
could be your
Giannis, we run
secondary.
that point.
He could be your secondary point guard, dog. But as my main point, that's like Stephon Castle being your point guard. Yeah, he gonna get you, might get you 10 assists, but he gonna get you 6 turnovers with it. He had 2 last game, so that's better. But
You got any more takeaways? It's 50-43 Spurs.
Yeah, I got one more takeaway. That's that Rockets and
Nuggets
game. But I
that was a good game.
before I go there, I want to touch on that Black Road. I think Paulo is a force to be reckoned with, dog. I just think that he doesn't have the right offense around him. The offense that they have, it's not predicated towards him. I feel like if they had an offense that was predicated towards him, we'll see big Paulo scoring nights. Because now he knows where his shots is coming from. He knows what shots he's going to take. So that's one thing. And then, I mean, as far as defensively, I think he's an okay defender. I wouldn't say he's like a lockdown or anything like that, but I think he's okay. I don't think he's that bad. And shit, to me, if
That
you ask
Nuggets
me, he don't
Rockets
take
game was
enough
fun.
shots. Probably don't take enough shots if you ask me. That
That
man should
Nuggets
be taking
Rockets
close to
game was
20 shots a
good.
game.
Theo Pinson said that the Nuggets are the best team in the NBA. I don't believe that at all. They are
I wouldn't
definitely a
say,
good, really good team.
yeah, I wouldn't say they're the best team in the NBA, but they're a really good team. I still think they're gonna win a chip though.
You say you still think they will?
Yeah, I
Okay.
still think they're gonna win a chip.
Hey man,
Because
you
bro,
got
they just beat the
Jokic.
Nuggets, not the Nuggets, they just beat the Rockets without Aaron Gordon, without Christian Braun. Hayden Watson got hurt.
Did he
Cam
get hurt?
Johnson, Cam Johnson's not even playing like how he's supposed to. Um,
What do you
so
mean?
I
Like
mean, they look
with
good.
Cam Johnson, what did we expect? I don't think I expected Brooklyn Nets Cam Johnson, or at least somewhat of Michael Porter Jr. I expect at least probably 15, 16, 17 points, though.
What did Michael Porter get them last year?
He
Michael
had
Porter
to give them.
last year gave
I
them
don't know what he
18.
gave.
He gave them 18. He gave them 18 points
Yeah,
per
that's what I'm
game. Okay.
saying. That's what I
Mhm.
expect. I expect that. Man, he jumped up to 20 plus on the Nets. Man, it shows you
But
what you can
Cam
do when
not
you're on a
even
weak
doing
team.
that. Cam is only averaging 11 points. I at
Yeah,
least
that.
expected him to get around like you said, 15, 16.
Yeah, I
That's that's
expect that.
that's what I thought he was gonna get around, but he's not even doing that. It's like he's scared to shoot the ball or something like that. So I'm like, damn, dog. But the Nuggets still found a way to beat the Rockets. And that's why I say I feel like they championship bound because if they had Aaron Gordon and Christian Braun, I ain't gonna say they would have blew the Rockies out, but they definitely would have won would have won by more than two.
Nuggets cold, bro. Nuggets are really good. I mean, you got Jokic and Jamal Murray's having a career year. But it is crazy because the Rockets, you had a good game from KD. You had a really good game from Sengun. He had a triple double too, like you
Yeah.
said earlier. He had a 33-point triple double too. I mean, when you got the best player in the league, what you expect? What you expect?
Bro, Jokic and Sengun was out there going band for band. And that fourth quarter, Jokic hit a shot. Sengun said, "Oh hell no, you ain't finna do that to me." He come down, he hit a shot. Then Jokic come back down, hit a three. Then Sengun come back down and score. Bro, they was literally going band for band. That was a really good game.
That was a
And then
really
your
good
boy
game.
Jabari showed up in the fourth, man. He hit a clutch three. He hit a clutch three, then KD came down, hit a clutch three.
Is Jabari Smith really my guy?
Yeah, you vouch for him.
For what? I don't remember this. Vouch for him for
When they
what?
was talking about getting KD, you said you would keep him.
I mean, yeah. Why would I trade him? Yeah, all they did was I said give up Jalen Green. The fuck, bro. We knew Jalen Green was getting the boot.
No, I'm
We
saying,
knew
but
that,
you was a big
man.
advocate for Jabari Smith.
Man, the Suns tweak. I would have so asked for Jabari Smith and Devin and Jalen Green. Think about it. Suns with Booker, Jalen Green, and Jabari with Mark Williams.
Yeah,
Man,
that'd be a little bit better.
that shit would be way better. Even though Dylan Brooks is ISOing his ass off right now, that team would be way better with Jabari. Real quick, last thing, we was just talking about the Clippers, but I do got it on my notes because I saw it and I did have the little photo. They said the Clippers are not waving the white flag on trading Kawhi Leonard and James Harden. So I'm asking you, do you think they should blow it up after with this horrible start?
I mean, we only a quarter way into the season.
They're 6-20, brother.
I mean, but we didn't see teams going 14-game win streaks. We didn't see teams going 16-game win streaks, 10, 11-game win streaks. So, I mean, anything is possible in the NBA. But I want to say, yeah, low key, blow it up because you don't got no picks. You don't got your
Said all
picks
that
this
just to say
year.
yeah.
You don't got your picks this year. So it's like, bro, trade Kawhi and James Harden, get some picks back, bro, so you can build for your future.
I don't know what value Kawhi has. I think James Harden has some decent value though. Send him back to the Rockets, low key. I don't think they could do it though. Send him back to the Rockets. That'd be decent. That'd be nice. But now though, should they blow it up? Not yet. I'm sticking with what I said earlier about the other team. I forgot. The Mavericks. Wait till you see if you're close to the trade deadline. And like Charles said, I don't know if they're making a 14-game winning streak run, but let's see if we can round out, say, 5 in a row or something. Let's just see. Let's just see if we can do that. Make some good games, beat some good teams. Then if we not playing good, like how we playing like straight dookie now, it might be time to blow it up because you have no future. And you could have had AJ DeBonso or Cam Boozer, but who would you give him to? OKC. I can't make, bro. What if they really do get like any of them? What if they really do? What if that really happens? Like real
Well, it
talk. What
means
if
one.
that
That
happened?
J Dub low key. J Dub or Chet is expendable then. I think they'll
I
move
doubt.
on from J Dub before they move on from Chet. Cause how
Question.
you gonna pay? How you gonna pay all four of them? Cause when they rookie contract up, they gonna deserve a bag.
Question. If they get any of those three, do they start or do they come off the bench?
It depends on who it is. If it's Cam
I'm just
Boozer, if it's Cam, I'll start Cam.
okay.
Shit. Even if it's AJ, I'll low key start AJ. Or even if it's Peterson, yeah. I mean, nah,
I was just
I don't
asking,
think none.
do they start or do they
Nah,
come off the bench? They
yeah.
start because
Those three, they all start. Yeah.
I'm telling you right now. Okay, bro, Sam Presti is a genius. He has all these picks, so he could keep being like he could still like I could get rid of Lou Dort, I could get rid of Isaiah Hardenstein. He could potentially, I don't think he will, at least not next year. He could get rid of Alex Caruso. He could get rid of some people, but he keep drafting so good. I'm not saying they are going to be those guys, but they could be close enough. If we could
Shit,
still
he even
compete for
find
champion.
hidden gems like AJ.
Exactly. So
So
we getting good players that could be close enough to the guys that we don't have to pay money for. We got rookie contracts while we still got our three main guys on max extensions. We're still good. Then if you get any of those three, they could start. Man, it's unfair, bro. All right, man. That's it for our NBA takeaways. That was a long takeaway too. But let's get into our players of the weeks. It's kind of weird because it was only really like everybody only played 2 games, especially with the cup. So a lot of teams were off. Like teams were off for like a week, and then it would only be like 2 games. So I didn't really go off record like I usually did. I just went off like how'd you play at these 2 game stretch. So for the East, I had 3 guys.
mhm.
3 guys. I'm taking one out. I'll say the one guy I'll take out, Jalen Johnson. I'm taking him out. Now the other two, I'm gonna go with Jaylen Brown again. Jaylen Brown been playing really
Smart
good
man.
this. He been playing good these past couple of games. He dropped 30 against the Bucks today. He dropped 30 again against the Pistons. You know, Pistons one of the best teams in the league. In this span, 32, 5, 5, 54 from the field, 33 from 3. Jaylen Brown has been hooping. And I ain't gonna lie though, he has a chance to be an all-star starter. He is playing like a superstar this year for the Celtics. And I got him as player of the week, and the other guy I had was Joel Embiid. I thought Joel Embiid makes the case. Joel Embiid had 30, 11, and 2 in the 2 games. I mean, the 3-point percentage is bad, but that 39-point game kind of moved me a little bit, but it wasn't up. But he has played decent in the 2 game stretch. But Jaylen Brown is the player of the week in the East for me.
Yeah, I got Jalen Brown as my player of the week in the East as well. Like you said, he had two games of 30 balls back to back. And then especially what really gave it to me is when he had that 30 ball against the Pistons. He had 34, 8, and 7. So he's been doing a little with a steal and 3 blocks. So he's been doing a little bit of everything since Jason Tatum has been there. He's been making this case to why people should put more respect on his name. And so him doing it against one of the best defensive teams, top 3, top 5 defensive team in the league, I thought that was really impressive. So I gave him my player of the week for these.
I put Joel Embiid first, low key. Joel Embiid, man, he in this 2 game stretch, he been playing decent. He been playing good. That 39 ball moved me. I'm not gonna cap, it moved me. But in the West, it should be one guy. Steph Curry.
Yes.
Steph
Yes.
Curry, 43
Yes.
points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 55 from the field, 52 from the 3. Steph Curry looked like he back in his prime, man. But shit, he probably still in his prime. But he has been playing so freaking good the last 2 games against the Timberwolves and the Blazers. They've lost those 2 games. I understand that, but man, he has kept them in those games, doing everything possible, running around, shooting no look threes as per usual. Steph Curry looks really good right now. He's having one of his best seasons in a minute, but Steph Curry is the player of the week in the West, bro. He is playing so good right now.
Yeah, I got Steph as my player of the week as well. I mean, I don't really got too much to say. You can say it all about Steph. Only other thing I got to add is my honorable mention. My honorable mention I had was Cooper Flag. Cooper Flag has played really well in these last weeks. And especially with that 40 ball against the Utah Jazz. I couldn't ignore that. So he wasn't my player of the week, but he's definitely an honorable mention.
Cooper Flag definitely been hooping. Ethical buckets, laying it up, turn around jump shots. Ethical. And real quick, I ain't gonna go on. You can't say I be D Ryan Cooper. That's Reggie, bro.
Yes, you
I don't
do.
even say
No.
nothing.
Reggie has his penis attached to his face. Okay,
Reg,
that's how bad
Reggie is.
Dick
I
rides
don't
Cooper,
say.
bro.
I'm just saying, bro. No, for real though. Be honest. Be honest. Do I really talk about Cooper Flag like a lot on this, or at least recently? Have I really talked about him like that? You can't say I
Yeah,
haven't. I really haven't.
nah. You kind of have because you claim me as the
Recently.
you you
I'm talking
claim
about
me as the Cooper Flag hater. So
that was
anytime Cooper
earlier in the
Flag
season.
plays good, anytime
That was
Cooper
early
Flag
in the
plays good,
season.
you let me hear it.
Not really. If we're being honest, not really. I haven't really said anything about him recently. I definitely said that early in the year. But Reggie is literally trying to push an
Yeah,
agenda against you.
yeah.
He,
Reggie's his number
he
one
he's
B
literally
rider.
pushing it. Bro, Reggie is literally put up a picture saying, that's not who I see at number 7, right? He's
Yeah,
pushing
G.
an agenda against you. I
Yeah.
don't do that. I don't do that. I think Cooper Flag is good, but he's hooping. Give him his credit. I ain't pushing no agenda though.
Reggie, if you see this, take Cooper Flag penis out your mouth, dog.
That's crazy.
At least go get you some colored penis. Don't go get you no clear penis, nigga. Get you some colored.
Okay, bro. uh, before we get to our first time All Stars, it's halftime. Spurs 61, Knicks 59. Devin Vassell 12 points. Stephon Castle 6 and 7. De'Aaron Fox 9 points and 9 and 8. Nobody on the bench is really doing nothing. Dylan Harper with 8 points. And on the Knicks side, Jalen Brunson 15. OG with 20. Cat with 9 and 7. I don't know what the hell he doing. Josh Hart 6. Mikal Bridges 4. So it's hard to really kind of
What's the
take. We're
score?
really not 61-59. Spurs are up at halftime.
Okay. 61-59. That's a good game. It's a real good
So
game.
this is really our last thing. We're at the 2-hour mark. I ain't trying to be on here forever. We're gonna do our first time All Stars, then we're gonna do our pickles, then we can go. And I'm hungry. So for first time All Stars, who do you have as your first time All Stars?
You already know. I got my boy Denny Avnia. My
Jenny
boy
out there.
definitely has been the more than deserving of an all-star nod this year. He's literally the only, but I mean, yeah, you can say that straight and sharp, but he's literally the clog, he's literally the bright spot, he's literally the first option, he's everything for the Portland Trailblazers right now. It was hard to deny Denny his first all-star nod.
Denny 25, 7 and 6. I know the Blazers are in the plan right now, but he has clearly been the best player on that team. He's done everything. He has had monster triple doubles, monster shooting nights for that team. He has actually been the most healthiest player on that team because a lot of their players have gotten hurt throughout the year, and that is a reason
Mhm.
why they are not good because they was looking like a decent team early on. They're still competitive, like Charles said last week. They still are competitive, but he is the reason why they are competitive with dropping triple doubles almost every night. He's gonna be an all-star. I think there's no doubt about it. He's gonna be an all-star.
If he's not an all-star, G, they're tripping.
It's a problem.
They're tripping.
It's a problem. And if he's not an all-star, they're gonna use that record against him how they're bad. And that should
Mhm. I can't hear you, Jay.
You hear me now?
Now I can. Yeah, now I can.
Oh, well, I was just saying, no one thought Denny was coming into the year as an All Star, and if you and
Can hear
they're
you
gonna use
now. Oh,
what
there you
the
go. There you go.
I don't know. This ain't tweeting. Okay, we gotta hurry up and get out of here. But no one thought he was gonna be an All Star. No one thought that, and they're gonna use that record against him. So Denny Avdia is definitely a first time All Star, easily first time All Star. I know you don't got this player because you petty. Josh Giddey All Star, bro. Josh Giddey
I do
first
got
time.
Giddy. I do got
Okay, you
Giddy. I got him.
because you look, Josh Giddey giving you 29 and 8. I can't take that away. That's some All Star numbers. Bulls suck. Whatever. But he giving
Told you
you
they ass was
20.
gonna drop back down to earth.
You did say that. You did say that. Because they beat your Hornets, though. I know that. Did they not? And you know what's
Nah,
crazy?
they did.
The Hornets were up too. And the Bulls came back and won. But then they lost to the Pelicans, which is sad. But no, Josh Giddey, 29 and 8, 47 from the field, 39% from three. You know, his three-point shooting has been his weak spot. But Josh Giddey has been amazing. Even though he's kind of come back down to earth a little bit, but he did start out hot in the beginning of the year. He was monster. He was literally like, at that point in the year, he was like top 3 guard in the East. Was really
Yeah,
like top
nah,
3
he
guard in
was.
the East.
Yeah,
And
he was.
he has been really good for the Bulls. He's honestly been their only bright spot, their most consistent player on that team. Josh Giddey is definitely first time All Star for me, bro. He been hooping.
Another guy I got, Jalen Johnson. Jalen Johnson
Of
averaging
course.
basically
Easy.
23, 11, and 8, shooting 50 from the field, 38 from three and 80 from the free throw. He's been a
Yes.
big reason why the Atlanta Hawks are 15 and 12. He's been dropping triple dub after triple dub. I damn near think he's their leading scorer, their leading rebounder, and their leading assist guy. So yeah, it's hard to argue with that. You know what I mean? So I definitely think Jalen Johnson deserves his first All-Star nod this year.
Easily, bro. Like you said, 22, 10, and 8, 51 from the field, 38 from the three. I think he had the capabilities, and you know him more than me. But I think we knew he had the capabilities of doing this, but it's like, were we really gonna see this? I don't
Mhm.
know, but we are seeing it, and it looks amazing for the Hawks, bro. He is their franchise player, at least for now. You say Trae Young, that's fine, I get that, but he is definitely 1-2 franchise player for the Hawks, having an all-star year. He's definitely making all-star team. Easily making all-star team for the Hawks. Like Jalen Johnson, I'm not gonna cut. I might put him in the top 5 of my favorite players in NBA. I'm real close to taking out either Paulo or Joel Embiid, but I'm sticking with them for now. I'm sticking with them. My top 3 gonna stay the same. Those 3 never going away. LeBron, Jason Tatum, Hallie, never going away. Now the last 2, maybe. Definitely Jalen Johnson. I got a guy on here. I don't know if he makes it, but I put him on here. Norman Powell. Norman Powell, first time All
He's
Star.
deserving. I think it's too
It's gonna
late
be
though.
hard. You know,
Yeah.
it's gonna be between him or Bam. Well, they kind of falling back down to earth, but at one point it was between him or Bam. And Bam is the better player, but I can't take away how Norman Powell been hooping for the Heat this year as like the best scorer. And when Tyler Hero was out, giving you 24 points, 49 from the field, 42% from three. Like he's been playing good. He's been keeping them afloat at some point because they were at one point top in the East. They were, and that he was one of the reasons. But I think Norman Powell has consideration of being a first-time All-Star this year. I don't know if he makes it. He has consideration though. Norman Powell been playing some good basketball, but it is between
Uh,
him or Bam.
Another guy I got, Jamal Murray. Jamal
Yes.
Murray having his. You said it earlier. Jamal Murray's having his best statistical year. He's averaging basically 25, 4, and 7, 50 from the field, 44 from three, 89 from the free throw. So he almost a 50, 40, 90 guy. He's been playing out of his mind. I think this is Jamal Murray that we've been wanting to see on a consistent basis. He's been showing flashes throughout his career, but it finally looks like he's finally figured it out. Because we've all thought Jamal Murray. Well, me personally, I thought Jamal Murray should have been averaging 25 points per game, but dog, because he has it in him. And he's finally doing it. So yeah, I definitely got Jamal Murray's first time All Star.
Definitely. He finally makes it. I feel like he has always played good, but he could never get it because all the other guards in the West were just clearly better than him.
Playing better, yeah.
They're just clearly better than him.
You had Dame, Steph. Who else
You got
was in the West?
Luca.
Luca,
Shea,
Shea,
De'Aaron
yeah,
Fox to an extent,
Fox, yeah, Fox was getting some All Star nods.
Devin Booker. I'm just talking about guards,
Yeah,
like just
guards, yeah,
guards.
yeah.
Like it was just so many. Anthony Edwards, like those guys are just better.
hmm
Those guys are
But I
just
think he
better
makes
than
it
him.
this year, though. He makes it this
Nathan.
year, though, for sure.
I think it's because it's the world now. They doing that now. I think
hmm
he gets it because of the world. But he been playing really good, bro. Like yesterday, he just had 35 points. He's been
hmm
playing really good. This is his career. This is literally his best year. And he's definitely deserving of a first time All Star. Jamal Murray, I'm giving you credit. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save this guy because I know you're gonna name him. Not this guy, but the next guy when we get to him. Austin Reeves might make it.
Oh, I don't
Austin
think
Reeves
he is,
has
though. I don't
they
think he is.
Austin Reeves might make it low key. There's a chance, Austin Reeves. Look, it's kind of weird when you look at his stats because he's averaging 27, 5, and 6. But you do got to look into LeBron missed a lot of time, obviously, and then Luka missed some time, so he was going crazy. Remember, he was dropping like 50, so obviously that boosts it up. But I can't take away what he has done though this year. He's been playing good when those guys are out. He looks like a number one option, best second option in the NBA. But 27, 5, and 6, 50 from the field, 36 from three. Austin Reeves, he has helped the Lakers. Well, third seed in the West right now. He has helped them. He is out for a week because of a calf injury. Calf injury is crazy, but he's been
Yeah.
playing really good. And I think Austin Reeves has a chance of making All Star. There is a chance, slight chance. I don't know the percentage. The Lakers get 3 All Stars. There's a slight chance.
And then the last guy I got, I think we all know who that is. My boy from the Detroit Pistons, Detroit
I was waiting. Yeah.
basketball, baby, Jalen Duran. My boy definitely deserves an All-Star nod
Yes.
this year. My man, Jalen Duran has been looking like I ain't gonna say all the way Dwight. But like I said, this is baby Dwight. But my man's is averaging 18, 11, and 2 assists. He's shooting 60, 65 from the field, and he's shooting 75, 74, 75 from the free throw. This is literally his highest statistical year that he's had since he's been in the league. He's been rebounding crazy. He's been blocking shots. He's the focal point of the defense for the Detroit Pistons. He's a big reason why the Pistons are the number 1 seed in the East at 21-5. So yeah, my boy Jalen Duran definitely is gonna get him a first time All-Star nod this year.
And the fact that he has helped the Pistons be the number 1 seed, the Pistons deserve 2 All Stars. So he's one of them. Like you said, 18, 11 with a block, 64 from the field. He's been amazing, bro. He was good coming out, but I felt like when I watched him at Memphis, I was like, this guy's really decent. I'm like, he's decent. But now he looks like an all-star. Looks like an all-star. Yeah. Looks really good. What's this year?
He still needs to prove offensively. Yeah, this is 4, right? This is year 4. This is year 4. This is year 4. He still needs to improve a little bit offensively. I want to see him shoot some more middies. But other than that, yeah, he look good. I don't think he needs to step out to the 3. I just think he needs a midi. I just think he needs a midi, and he good.
He looks really good, bro. He looks good. Automatic double damn near. Jalen Red definitely gonna be awesome. I got 2 more guys. I'm surprised you don't got Chet. You don't think Chet could be a first-time All-Star?
I think ain't Chet been an All-Star?
You didn't say Chet. Yeah. No, he's never been an All-Star. Chet ain't never been an All-Star.
Nah.
I'm surprised. Okay.
Nah, I don't think he really put up. I don't know.
I get the stats because he's only giving you 18 and 8.
18, yeah.
But when you the first seed and winning, you deserve 2. You deserve 2 All-Stars. You deserve 2. It can't be J-Dub because J-Dub basically just came back. So it got to be Chet. But Chet has been playing good, though.
I don't really think he's been playing like All-Star level, though. I think Jalen Duran's been playing All-Star level. I don't think Chet's really been playing at All-Star level. I think he's been, like you said, he's been playing really good, but I don't think he's been playing All-Star level basketball.
Yeah, I mean,
But I
you
think he is gonna
22
get in.
though.
I think he is gonna get in when you talk about record. If they
They
mess around,
deserve
might put
to.
him in there.
They probably put him in there as when you do that, getting 2 All-Stars. I think
Mm-hmm.
Chet deserve it. Like, I get it, 18-8 ain't sexy, but 57 from the field, 39 from the three. Chet been hooping. Chet been one of the best defenders in the league, one of the best rim protectors in the league. I think Chet deserves it. I really think Chet deserves it. He's been really good for the OKC Thunder. Obviously, like, they have the best record in the NBA and one of the best defensive teams ever. So I gotta give Chet some love, bro. Like, Chet been playing some good basketball. And the last guy, will he make it? I don't know. Well, I don't think now he's hurt. Franz Wagner. I think he had a chance to get
Mm.
a first time All-Star before he got
Yeah, he
hurt.
did have a chance. Yeah, he definitely did have a
He
chance.
was giving you 26, 6 and 3, 49 from the field. And then obviously Paulo just came back and he was hooping
Mm.
while Paulo was out. Franz was playing really good basketball. And people, don't
Yeah, it
it's
sucks.
still and people say, Trey Paulo, Franz, that's fine, whatever. But that ain't the point. He was playing really good basketball before he got hurt. I think he had a slight chance of potentially making the world team as a first time All-Star. Like, he's been
Yeah.
good. Now, let's be realistic. Then we'll go to our pickems. Out of these guys we named, because we basically got all the same guys, who actually will make the All-Star team?
I think Denny will make it. I think
I think
Jamal
Denny.
Murray will make it.
I think Jamal.
Giddy.
I
I
don't
think
think
he
it's
might, but
hard.
I'm on the cliff about that one. But
But we do
I
gotta
don't think
say
Jalen Johnson
East
gonna make it.
to an extent. If you do go East and World, he has a chance because it's the World. He has a slight chance.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think I'm gonna go no for now. I'm gonna go no.
I don't think Jalen Johnson is gonna make it. I think they're gonna get him the Trey Young treatment. I think they're
You
gonna
think
give
he
him
gonna
the
be a
Trey Young.
replacement? You think he
If he
might be a
fuck around,
replacement?
yeah, he might be a
But he won't.
replacement.
I don't think so, bro. I
I
think he
don't think he
making
gonna
it.
get in. I don't think he gonna get enough to mirror his own strength.
I think
And
he will, bro. He
I don't
too.
think Durant might get it either.
I think no. He's getting it. A
I think
replacement
they're
as
gonna
your
snub him. I think they're gonna snub him.
for who? I'm just thinking.
I
I
don't
actually don't
know.
know.
No, I don't know off the top of my head,
When we
but
get to that point,
my gut is telling me they're gonna snub him though.
I don't think
But I
so,
think
bro.
Denny and Murray are definitely making it though.
I agree with you. I think Denny's making it. I think Jamal Murray's making it. I think Chet's gonna make it because of record.
Mm-hmm.
I think Jalen Durant's gonna make it because of record. You gotta, bro. The Pistons are 21-5. You gotta reward him. You have to reward 2 All-Stars. And it would be so bogus if they snub him and he's a replacement. Even though you are All-Star, it's not the same as hearing your name called. It's not the same.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
Matter of fact, I
I
agree.
think he will make it. So I think Jalen Durant, I do think Jalen Johnson, I think Chet, Jamal Murray, and Denny. I think those 5 are gonna actually make it. Everybody else, it's whatever. But those 5, I think, are really going to make it. But once we get to when we name our All-Stars, we'll get to that point. We'll get to that point. All right, man. I had something else. It was about like the draft. I've had this in my notes for a minute, but we'll get to that, man. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't tired, but it's like, let's get to our NBA. Let's get to our NBA pickle so we can leave. We already had Wednesday, so we'll start with Friday. NBA Fridays games, Heat and the Celtics.
Heat.
Give me the Boston Celtics, 76ers and the Knicks.
Knicks. No, wait. I think Maxey might come back. Give me the Sixers.
Give me the Philadelphia 76ers, Spurs and the Hawks.
Spurs.
Give me the San Antonio Spurs, Bulls and the Cavs.
Cavs.
Give me the Cleveland Cavaliers, Thunder and the Timberwolves.
Thunder.
Give me the OKC Thunder, NBA Saturdays games, Rockets and the Nuggets.
Rockets.
Give me the Houston Rockets, Mavericks and the 76ers.
Sixers.
Give me the Philadelphia 76ers, Celtics and the Raptors.
Raptors.
Give me the Boston Celtics, Pacers and the Pelicans.
Give me the Pelicans.
Give me the Indiana Pacers, Hornets and the Pistons.
Pistons.
Give me the Detroit Pistons, Wizards, and the Grizzlies.
Grizzlies.
Give me the Memphis Grizzlies, Suns, and the Warriors.
Warriors.
Give me the Phoenix Suns, Magic, and the Jazz.
Magic.
Give me the Orlando Magic, Trailblazers, and the Kings.
Blazers.
Give me the Portland Trailblazers, Lakers, and the Clippers.
Lakers.
Give me the LA Lakers, NBA Sundays games, Bulls, and the Hawks.
Hawks.
Give me the Atlanta Hawks, Raptors, and the Nets.
Raptors.
Give me the Toronto Raptors, Heat, and the Knicks.
Knicks.
Give me the New York Knicks, Spurs, and the Wizards.
Spurs.
Give me the San Antonio Spurs, Bucks, and the Timberwolves.
Timberwolves.
Give me the Minnesota Timberwolves, Rockies, and the Kings.
Rockets.
Give me the Houston Rockets, NBA Mondays games, Hornets, and the Cavs.
Cavs.
Give me the Cleveland Cavaliers, Pacers, and the Celtics.
Celtics.
Give me the Boston Celtics, Mavericks, and the Pelicans.
Mavs.
Give me the Dallas Mavericks, Jazz, and the Nuggets.
Nuggets.
Give me the Denver Nuggets, Grizzlies, and the Thunder.
Thunder.
Give me the OKC Thunder, Magic, and the Warriors.
Warriors.
Give me the Orlando Magic, Pistons, and the Trailblazers.
Pistons.
Give me the Detroit Pistons, NBA Tuesdays games. Damn, that's a lot. Wizards and the Hornets.
Hornets.
Give me the Washington Wizards, Nets, and the 76ers.
Sixers.
Give me this Philadelphia 76ers, Bulls, and the Hawks.
Give me the Hawks.
Give me the Atlanta Hawks, Pelicans, and the Cavs.
Cavs.
Give me the Cleveland Cavaliers, Bucks, and the Pacers.
Bucks.
Give me the Indiana Pacers, Raptors, and the Heat.
Heat.
Give me the Toronto Raptors, Nuggets, and the Mavericks.
Nuggets.
Give me the Denver Nuggets, Knicks, and the Timberwolves.
Knicks.
Give me the New York Knicks, Thunder, and the Spurs.
Thunder. They're going to get their lick back.
Give me the San Antonio Spurs, Lakers, and the Suns.
Lakers.
Give me the LA Lakers, Grizzlies, and the Jazz.
Jazz.
Give me the Memphis Grizzlies, Magic, and the Blazers.
Blazers.
Give me the Orlando Magic, Pistons, and the Kings.
Pistons.
Give me the Detroit Pistons, Rockets, and the Clippers.
I'm going to go Clippers.
Give me the Houston Rockets. And finally, on Christmas Day, Cavs and the Knicks.
Knicks.
Give me the Cleveland Cavaliers, Spurs, and the Thunder.
Thunder.
The Thunder get the W. Mavericks and the Warriors.
Warriors.
Give me the Dallas Mavericks, Rockets, and the Lakers.
Lakers.
Give me the LA Lakers. And finally, Timberwolves and the Nuggets.
T-Wolves.
Give me the Denver Nuggets. And that's it for the Full Court Entertainment Podcast. Make sure you guys follow us on all our social media platforms at Full Court Entertainment Podcast on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and Facebook. And if you want to hear me and Charles yap on the audio version, we are also on Spotify and Apple Music. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to all our videos on TikTok and our shorts on YouTube, and like all our videos. You know, our first night stream, the Aldi's nightcap, it wasn't that bad, but it was pretty good. But we try to go back to the regular schedule program. We'll see about that. But until then, we will see y'all next time. Right now, the Spurs are up 69-61 on the Knicks. We will watch that game. Then we'll recap it on another date. But until then, we will see you guys later. See you guys next time. Bye.